Hey guys, just gonna jump in real quick here. We're getting some couple things taken care of in the background. We have our commentators, just got them chilling out on the side for now, but it's gonna be Karnov's Revenge here for April's RetroCard. And yeah, if you're not on the server, I'm gonna drop the server link. Like right now, we're chatting on Fightcade, we're chatting in the server, we're chatting on Twitch. Kind of like all over the place. So I just want to make sure we're able to find all of the players and start. So just give it a minute or two, and then I'll intro our commentators, and hopefully we'll get started about right on time. So be right back. Oh, that's good to know, system. All right, we're gonna get our commentators in the mix. Yo, what's going on, fellas? We're live. Zarghatt, T5, what's up?
Hi! Not much. Just the usual for an evening up here in Canada. The snow finally melted a little.
Well,
in the middle of April. Yippee.
Well, Zarghatt, Zarghatt doesn't have. You don't have any evenings, Zarghatt. It's what time is it for you?
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 in the morning. It's a terrible time to get up. But I got so much love for this game, so I got up anyways.
Yeah, we're excited to have you here. I got to commentate some Karnov.
I can't think of anything better to do at 3 in the morning than play Karnovs or even watch it.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I remember like a few years ago. It was maybe 3 years ago. I commentated Karnov with T5. But I mean, I was a noob, and I'm still a noob. But T5 kept it all hype. So I enjoyed it. It was fun, and I'm glad we're doing it again. Yesterday we had Polar Bear and Lord BBH on commentary, which is awesome. There's a lot of knowledge dropping, and now we got the tournaments happening. So we're just doing check-ins now. If you're not on the server, if you can't chat yet, just let me know, and you know, I'll acknowledge that, and then as soon as we get check-ins underway, we'll start. I definitely wanted
wonderful.
I definitely wanted Zarghatt to talk, you know, at some point. Doesn't have to be right now, about how big this game was in Lyon and just France in general. Apparently this was like a huge game, and I was surprised to hear it. So I hit up Zarghatt because I was like, I know I've seen you with the Karnov's Revenge like icon on
Yeah,
on Twitter. So I was like,
yeah.
I know you love this game. So I was like, I'm gonna hit him up and see if he's out to do commentary at 3 a.m.
I think I've been using this kind of avatars for like about 15 years or something. So yeah, yeah, that's a game I've been playing for years. I don't play it. I don't play much fighting games anymore. But I think I played the game maybe first time in 2009 or 2010. So yeah, that's most of the game I love, and I know it's a very interesting game. Which has been called Street Fighter 2 ripoff at the time. There's been a trial and all that. You probably know all that story, but still, there's been that video which came out like a year or two ago from I think it was a lawyer was comparing the sprites of two games. It's an amazing video. You can easily find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
And, yeah, and first time I tried this game was like, yeah, I'll say in 2010, and I played it on Neo Geo CD. So it's a little different version with arranged musics which are amazing. And I played it like alone on my own, and it's a very hard game to play alone because the CPU is very hard. So it teaches you good combos, not to let any free frame because you're gonna get thrown or reversal and all that. And I played it a little bit with friends. We found that very funny, but at that time there was no one playing it on GGPO or on something. But and I noticed that like in another town in France called Nancy, in the northeast of France, they were playing this game on Neo Geo, normal Neo Geo, not CD one, and they've been playing the game for a very long time, and they were quite good at this game. And we had some tournaments. That's called the Galaxy tournament in Nancy, and a few guys from Lyon went there, and we just told them like, yeah, we played this game a little bit. Let's try to do a town versus town, and they really destroyed us like maybe in 2012. So it was quite humiliating, and we went back to Lyon saying, okay, now we're gonna train hard on this game and we're gonna kick their ass. And Easymon, who was there at this time, just dropped a very bad quote. He said like, we are 5 years late on this game, and that's really motivated a lot of people saying, okay, no, I'm not gonna accept that we're 5 years late. So we really went into a training drill back to Lyon, and we trained a lot on this game. We labbed a lot. We tried every possible technical stuff. We explored a lot of very specific stuff like the dizzy system. There's some ways to exploit that, and yeah. And then a year later, we went to Nancy, and it didn't go the same way the second time. But I can keep that lore for maybe I can explain some of that lore during the night, so I don't have to reveal everything just right now.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see you, get hyped up about some of that crazy tech. And I do have the video, that trailer of the tournament. I'll play it maybe after we finish up Swiss. So before we get to top 4, let me turn up Zarghatt. My bad. I manually put him down because I thought he was a little bit loud before, but appreciate that. He should be back to regular volume now. But yeah, I'll play that video when we get to top 4. So the format for tonight, fellas, we're doing 8 rounds of Swiss FT2, and then we should have 16 entrants. I think we'll go ahead and be able to get started in just a minute. If it turns out your opponent's not here, what we'll do is we'll just do the DQ because everyone's got different names. I get it. Maybe we don't know if they're there yet. So I'll let Heather know that we'll be able to get started in just a bit. But it's going to be 8 rounds of Swiss FT2. We'll let you know when round 1 is good to go, and then I'll go ahead and pull up the match, and I'll share it for you, Zarghatt, and T5.
Perfect.
And I like how this is funny. I didn't even let you two get acquainted. Like, we just all joined this voice chat. It's like, all right.
We're good. I mean, after hearing that, Laura, I don't have anything quite that exciting. But I played this game in high school, back when I was really young. And Supercade just came out, so this should date people. I was like crap at installing GGPO, but everybody's like, you gotta hop on Supercade, which is basically a pretty similar setup from what I know. And basically every Saturday I'd play with somebody in Europe. I actually got to meet him in person at Frosty's earlier this year, which is mind-boggling after what has to have been like a decade plus of never seeing him in person. But I met him there, But we used to play Karnov basically every Saturday morning, and my little nickname was like the honest Misaguchi player, because like I didn't really know any of the TODs, I didn't like know anything, so I just played him as basically like a Shota with kind of a bad fireball but a really good DP, and like that to me was the defining characteristic of him at the time. But I didn't know a lot, and flash forward to now, and I kind of kept playing the game on and off, and I got involved with the community through the Discord and everything, and that's how I ended up here. I would pretty regularly commentate Karnovember as far as the North American brackets go.
Yeah, it's pretty sick that the game got this history, and I don't know, I was telling Zarghatt, I'm like, I think it's time for KSB. I think we need to do a Karnov street battle and try to get, you know, US, Japan, and Europe all together for this. That would be hype. Oh, and another thing I talked about Zarghatt last night was like with the tier list, it would be cool if we did a team tournament where there's no duplicate characters, so that it kind of forces you to, you know, like on a team you have multiple characters, almost like Star Cup but with really 3 people. Because you can end up with some interesting matchups. Some last night's exhibitions were dope. You probably didn't watch it yet because you were sleeping and you just woke up. But
I just watched them a little. Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, but I watched some of it. It was cool.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I think we're about to start now. And yeah, I mean, you guys should be on the server for finding your opponent and whatnot, and Heather will be helping out. If you can't find your opponent after round 1 of Swiss, just let us know, and it might have to be something where if we can't hunt them down, it'll just be a DQ. We also have a prize pool right now at around $20, so we'll see where we get by the end of the night. We'll do a top 3 payout, you know, something small, but just give you guys some incentive for taking the time out of your Thursday evenings to play some games with us. But with that being said, I'm gonna hit start bracket, and yeah, round 1, you guys are all good to go. Find your opponent and play FT2, and then I'll load it up on the stream here.
So I'm assuming, are we streaming every match or just certain ones?
No, so because it's Swiss and we have 16 people, there's going to be 8 matches happening at one time, so we're just going to pick, you know, a match. Yeah, so once I see a match start that looks like a tournament match, I'll just queue it up, and then, you know, once we get to top 4, so what's going to happen is after Swiss, the top 4 of the Swiss results will advance into double elim top 4, and those will watch the entirety. So that's out of the 16, 4 will move on. Yeah, so pretty much like Wednesday Night Fights, if you remember the time that we did that.
Oh yeah, pretty familiar format.
Yep, it's a fun format. So... But yeah, round 1, you guys are good to go. I will look for a match and we'll get it going. So music will be off for now. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped that we're doing this. So let's see. We got Polar Bear versus Funky Bee. Neo Turf Master. Neo Turf Master plays Gal in 2X going up against Rogue Yoshi. I kind of want to see that one as a first match. If we get that, that'll be kind of tight. You have Redmond versus Moo Master. There's a lot of good matches to choose from.
Oh, Moo Master. Moo Master is a crowd pleaser, that one.
Yeah. We got some Moo Master in the exhibitions last night, but I definitely want to see this Rogue Yoshi and Turf Master Neo. I feel like there's going to be a lot of zoning and fireballs. Like, it's going to feel like some Street Fighter 2. So, yeah, we'll start with that, and then we'll see where we're at afterwards. I'm gonna let them start that one.
You
first.
Got some very tough Mizoguchi players in the USA. I used to play a little online, even though it was laggy, with American players. I know that Jackie and TJ are very, very, very strong. I used to play them, and they are definitely going to be one of the candidates to be the winner tonight. But we'll see how the others do. And I remember playing Yuri Beskil at the time. Was starting the game, and I think we exchanged a lot of texts, and I saw the video yesterday of Yuri, and he got very much better than before. So
awesome.
I've seen them play back from maybe not when they were brand new, but when they were still learning, and like their improvement has been like extremely fast and extremely impressive. Like, they've done it over the course of a couple of years. They've become basically one of the best Karnovs in North America.
All right, there we go. We got the match ready
There we
for
go,
you guys.
immediately. Oh! Yeah, so Youngmi's gonna be doing a lot of TK Fireball. That's basically her only recourse against G. Oh, yep, the knockdown.
Yeah, Youngmi is a very unusual character because it's a very high execution required character, but she can be alright. It's like one of the rare mid tiers in this game.
Yeah, characters in this game tend to fall either into this category of being extremely strong or like very, very weak.
Yeah.
But Youngmi, yeah, she's
And when you say very weak, you're really not exaggerating. I think there are like 4 or 5 characters in this game which you really shouldn't play at all because they're really so bad. But it's alright because you may see more diversity in this game in tournaments than in Third Strike or something because there are like 5 or 6 very good characters. So yeah, let's say 6.
I would say so.
Yeah, there are like 4 top tiers and 2 almost top tiers, like Mizoguchi and Jean, which are almost top tiers. So they are definitely playable. Thing is, these 2 characters have like hard matchups. Like Jean has a lot of trouble against Ray, and Mizoguchi too actually. So these characters, and Ray has huge trouble against Lee too. But so there are some.
Mizoguchi. The other matchup I remember being quite difficult was Zazie. That one's quite tough.
Yeah, Zazie is quite alright because Mizoguchi has a good way of touching Zazie's weak point, so he can do a lot of damage because even Zazie can't avoid weak point damage during combos, even if he's standing or crouching because it's touching his head. So that's why Mizoguchi can do like huge damage on this on him. So that makes it kind of balanced, not that hard. But still, yeah, Zazie is such a strong character that everyone has trouble against him.
Yeah.
The only character which has a good matchup against Zazie, I think, is Karnov. But yeah, it's not free at all, of course. And Lee is an extremely horrible top tier, but he's got like a few hard matchups. Like Jean, for example, is a hard matchup for Lee. So yeah.
Oh yeah, Yoshi doing the right thing here, getting the life lead and just zoning. This is really what you want to do as Youngmi.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great DP. That move is really hard to do on reaction.
Yeah, because what people may not know is that Youngmi can do fireballs only in the air. So she can't do fireballs on ground, so you have to do instant air fireballs all the time, which doesn't make it very easy with the stun, with the freezes from the game when you touch the opponent and all that. So yeah, it's tough. And Youngmi is like one of these characters who has only kicks, and the other stuff with her is like half of her moves are great anti-airs. So, like she can anti-air with almost anything. And yeah. And her wall jump is not usual in fighting games because I think she have to do a quarter cycle. And she's not just jumping on a wall, it's like a special move.
Yeah, she's very, like you said, really high execution character for this game. Pretty unusual.
Yeah. But if you have like a CPU execution, you can do infinites with fireballs, but it's like almost no one does that because it's very hard to do with the freeze.
Yeah, the slowdown needs too many inputs.
Yeah.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, but that was such a good air fireball right over the other one.
Yeah.
Nice, yep.
And the thing is, because nice confirm.
Yeah, the complete lack of a height restriction lets you be really creative with where you put them.
So, I don't know how people are familiar with the hands glitch in this game, with just like 50% damage, but Youngmi can do it too, but it's much harder than with for Zazie or Jean. because she doesn't have like the shortcuts for the flame kicks. Like Jean and Zazie can do like 2 different ways of inputting for the 100 hands. Like they can mash the button or they can press once the 4 buttons at a time. And if you do it in a certain way, if it hits meaty, it does like a 50 bar damage. It's a glitch. And for Youngmi, it's harder because she has like an honest flame kicks, because you have to mash the kick button. And there's some way you can do it melee too and do like the 50% damage, but it's so hard to do that like no one does it.
Yeah, the execution isn't worth it, because if you mess it up, you'll put yourself in a worse spot, and you really don't want to give up any momentum with Youngmi.
Yeah. But still, her flame kicks do a lot of damage, so it's worth using them in combo. For example, if you dizzy a guy, you can do like a jumping target combo, like 2 hits, and then flame kicks, and it does a lot of damage.
I'm just taking a look at I think let's see, that one's about to get reported. I think Jackie and Wedge just finished up. It seems like almost everyone is here. Funky Bee is pulling up right now. So Funky Bee will fight Polar Bear. So I guess we'll get 2 round 1 matches. When everyone is done with round 1, we'll get to reveal our round 2 matches. Who just cracked a can open, by the way, and what was it?
Oh, that's just a ginger ale right now.
Oh, all right. I see your ginger ale and one up you with a Dr. Pepper.
Let's go. I should have had that for the stream. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm not gonna lie. I need a lot of coffee here to survive.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the lore, if you want, during this little break. I can tell you a little more about what I started earlier, about this rivalry between the 2 towns. So we went back to Lyon in 2012, and we were kind of pissed because there was a no match. I was like the only guy playing a little Karnov in Lyon at this time. I was playing it online on Fightcade, but still it wasn't enough because this guy were used to play on Neo Geo, so I wasn't very familiar with playing a Neo Geo stick. And and they kicked our ass. So we went back to Lyon and we went to the lab, and we did that like for 6 months, 9 months, for a year, and we did it very bad. And at this time, the game we all played in Lyon was Super Turbo. We've been playing that for years and was our main game. But I think that for a year, 2, Karnov got almost off our main game in Lyon. It was like really serious business. And yeah, we tried like everything. Some people were playing at first like Sunshine and stuff like this, and shitty characters like this, and they had to switch character after some time because they understood that it's not possible to play them. Like forget characters like Ryoko, don't play her.
Well, that's why. Well, we have Ryoko up now with Funky Bee. I just loaded up the match here on Discord, and I remember the P1 P2 thing. You had a story on that as well. We're gonna get bits and pieces of your story, I think, throughout the stream.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't notice the P1 P2 stuff very early, so yeah, that was kind of disappointing when we noticed that. But okay, so this is what we're seeing right now. Ryoko Lee is like one of these impossible matchups. It's like a 9-1 matchup. So.
Yeah, none of Ryoko's buttons do anything, and Lee just kind of beats the crap out of her. It really is easy to explain why this is a bad matchup. Every button she has is worse than his, and everything she does in terms of damage is lower.
Yeah, Ryoko has like these, like half the matchups for her are like 2-8 or 1-9. It's like impossible. Against Clown, for example, or Zazie, it's like a 10-0 matchup. She just can't do anything. It's impossible. Like Zazie,
it's kind of pathetic losing to Clown like that.
Yeah, I saw the tier list you did yesterday, and I agree with most of it. The only thing I won't agree is that Clown isn't that low tier actually. Clown has a very decent zoning. It's a very good keep away character. Only problem is he doesn't do damage at all in a game in which characters do like a lot of damage. So you need to be very patient. But at least Clown can keep away some characters, which most can't. So
yeah, there are characters in this game like Ryoko who basically have no good matchup. Where Clown, you can at least argue, has at least a couple.
Thing is, Ryuko is like Mastorius with everything worse. It's like a grappler with less range, less damage, less everything. So yeah. So the throw we're seeing right now, it's like a half circle back punch. It does very good damage and you can combo it, but the problem is it has no range at all. So you have to be very close to hit it, and if you don't, another throw comes out, which gets you a knockdown, but almost no damage at all. So yeah. But yeah, it's cool that you can combo throws in this game, special throws.
Yeah, about the only thing unique she has is she's got a command grab that sort of throws you up into the air and lets her hit you again. And she can do some really, really cheeky, like, cross-up, mix-up things with that. And that's about the only thing she has over Marstorius. But to even land that, she has to get in with her moves.
Yeah, it's very gimmicky, but it's cool because the input of this throw is like a half circle, but instead of doing it where a half circle down, you have to do a half circle on the upside of your stick, so it makes you jump. You actually, so you have to input it in something. So, but yeah, that throw is very cool. It's like the back throw of Guken in Street Fighter 4, from which you can combo for free on it. And because she got like air throws, or you can do like a walk crossover and yeah. Doing like an air reset and stuff like this, you can do funny things with it, but still, it's for fun. But you can't win a tournament with this character.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
That's too bad. Shout outs to Funky B though, East Coast player, plays Alpha 2, 03, couple of Capcom games, and last night during the exhibition stream was like, oh, let me sign up for this, and it turns out he played as a kid in Albania, so.
Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
just like played at the actual arcade as a child in Albania.
So cool.
So yeah, it's cool how like these games from decades ago, you can kind of just roll right back into it. But yeah, round one. Oh, we're good. Everybody's here, so we have a full 16 player bracket, and all of the Swiss happened for round one. So round two, you guys are good to go. Yeah, you're good to go. I already know what match I want to watch. I'm a little biased, but I want to watch Yuri Best Girl versus Moo Master. If you guys are cool.
Oh hell yeah! Karnov, yeah.
That's a top 4. That's a top 4 game. Yeah, that's gonna be very cool.
All right.
Yeah, this matchup is almost entirely defined by like how blessed Ray is in this game to have an air throw. It's really, really good.
So Ray is the only bad matchup for Karnov. I think Lee may be a bad matchup for Karnov too, but it's not as bad because you can keeping him away. Ray is really a very, very hard matchup for Karnov. So
yeah,
I mean, if the Ray is absolutely excellent and all that, has a perfect because Ray like has such a great defense.
Yeah, amazing anti-air. He's got an air throw. He's got one of the best DPs in the game.
Yeah,
just everything's really well rounded on Ray. His fireball is even better than a lot of other characters, despite being emotion. It's just super fast. Oh, round kick! Oh, great punish. Here we go.
Doing the big stuff.
Oh no.
So there's one thing you really should use. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was expecting in the end. Like the crouching fears of Karnov is one of the best anti-airs in this game, and you really need it because Ray has fast jumps and very good moves, good normals in the air, good buttons, and yeah, don't use the teleport too much because Ray can react to it. And actually, the Karnov teleport isn't like a normal special move; it's a glitch. It's like a carry cancel of his flame kicks, and it's a weird carry cancel, and it's throwable. So even the part where the character disappears is throwable. So if you do it like full screen on Ray, he can throw you, he can DP you. So don't do it like very predictable way because you're gonna get punished. But still,
yeah,
if you do it like
a common application of it.
If you predict a fireball and you do that, you can do a very good combo after that. So yeah.
Yeah, I've also seen it used for, Okazemi. If Karnov gets a knockdown, he can shoot a fireball and then teleport to make it ambiguous with Sidle hit. Oh, nice punish!
But these Karnov mix-ups don't work that well against Lee and Ray because they have such great DPs. So
yeah, they're just gonna fight out of it. Yep.
some characters like Mizoguchi, they need a good timing to if they wanna destroy a balloon. Ray and Lee have so much invincibility that they have like more leniency in doing that with the DPs.
Yuri Besko up with a really solid lead. Set
Yeah.
point right now, playing super well.
That's a confirm. You can do it only on player 2, what he did. Like he did jumping fierce, directly flame kick, so it's a charge move. You would see that in other games, like jump, one move and character. Karnov is like a CE dictator a little bit on in the principles. It's a character with no reversal, but he's got like horrible combos coming from his charge moves and a lot of links, good normals and all that, and yeah. So it's basically CE dictator, but with a teleport and air bullshit, and so yeah, the character is amazing.
yeah, it's a really good way of putting it. On player 2 side, it's really hard to get out. Those flame kicks, they're about as safe on block as they look. They're real hard to punish.
Yeah. This character is actually really my favorite characters in all fighting games history. I really love this character. I love the design of this character. He's so unusual. Like some of his moves are quarter cycles, some are charged. It's the balloon is like a air reversed chicken wing from Feilong. It's like it doesn't make any sense, all this, so yeah.
Yeah, what I really like about Balloon's motion is that it's so natural to Tiger Knee it. Which I think they designed it to do like instantly from the ground, even though it's like really weird at first. It's really intuitive to Tiger Knee.
Yeah, it's almost it's almost a 360 actually what you can do to do it an instant. And one stuff I discovered with this character, it's very weird, but you can do crouching fierce, jump cancel, and instant balloon. So you can actually cancel a crouching fierce with the jump doing this move. So you can do like a normal jump cancel, but if you do a balloon, it works. So it's not very useful, but still it's a tech you can do. So
yeah, Karnov, very fortunately for a game named after him, ended up pretty much as good as he should be. Yeah. Definitely like earned his spot as the most iconic character in this game. Like everybody loves Karnov in this game. There's not really any other move like Balloon in a fighting game that I've played.
I disagree. Everyone in France hate this character when I play it. So.
Listen. I have nothing but love for Karnov. I love that guy.
Funny thing is, in France, we used to have a lot of players on this game, and there were very little of them who played Karnov because he has a very unusual gameplay, and it's not very easy to apprehend. Yeah, he's kind of complicated because he doesn't have a reversal in a game which is very offensive attack based. So not easy at all because in some matchups like Lee or Zazie, you're gonna be under huge pressure all the time, and so you have to really choose well the moments where you hit or jump or something, because there's like frame traps everywhere. But still, the character has so much damage output and so nasty mix-ups. You can do a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, you'd think he screams balloon and he flies at you. You'd think this would be like the easiest move to block ever, but they gave it such good steering, such great ambiguity in the timing, the invincibility, everything. You can be really creative with just that one move alone. And I think that's what makes Karnov so cool.
Yeah, one of the rules with this character is you can cancel any air move by another air move if you're going up in the ladders. So in this game, it's not like a KOF. Like B isn't light kick, it's a high punch, and C is light kick, so it's inverted. And you can go to A to B and B to C in the air and C to D. So you can do in the air you can do a high punch to light kick, but you can't do light kick to high punch. But so you can do a lot of chain cancels in the air, and you can any of these moves in the air you can cancel them by a balloon, and you can cancel a balloon by a normal move anytime. So you can do like crouching high kick, balloon, light punch, balloon, and then light kick, high kick. So it's a lot of cancels in the air and a lot of mix-ups. So against most normal characters in this game. It's horrible. They don't know what to do against this. Lee and Ray have a very simple solution. They just do a DP and Karnov has to shut his mouth. But yeah. All these systems are very interesting, and that's it's some unique stuff. I think the other character who has multi-moves in the air is Youngmi, but all the other characters are like classic Street Fighter 2 characters who have to just hit once in the air. Oh, what we're seeing right now? Okay, Rogue Yoshi just won against Mastorius.
Yeah, that was the end of the last set, and I got to make a quick announcement. So BG had to step out of the tournament, which means we're going to end up at an odd number of entrants in a minute. So when round 2 is done, I have to remove BG from the bracket. So if your opponent's going to be BG in round 3, you're essentially going to get a bye. And so that's you, Funky B. Let me remove BG from bracket. So there's going to be a bye from each round. Let's see. We'll removing the player from
by the way, the matchup we just saw, Mastorius against Lee. Mastorius is like it's a very specific character because he's a strong grappler, but he has like such a little jump that he has a lot of trouble avoiding fireballs in some matchups, and he actually wins the matchup against Lee. So it's one of the little characters who can put a lot of problems to Lee, because he can really keep a very solid ground game with his light punch. That can break any of these Rekas from Lee full screen, and you can cancel the light punch, hit confirm it with his command throw. So yeah, that's a good matchup for Mastorius Lee. Actually, you're happy to fight Lee.
We'll be on the lookout for that one if I could find one later.
Yeah, because you're probably not gonna see a Mastorius in top 4, because if he meets Zazie or Ray or Mizuguchi players, he's gonna really lose. It's so hard. This matchup is so hard, but still, Mastorius can be kind of interesting against some characters. He's decent against Karnov too.
All right, I just got a match pulled up for us. I'm gonna share it in just a sec. We got Redmond versus Captain Backpack.
All right.
Round 1, fight!
Oh, ooh! Immediately going in. So Lee, really interesting to note, he's got a second version of that dashing punch. It's the one that goes really, really, really fast. It's got a unique input. I think it's
It's not a quarter circle. You have to do forward and then quarter circle. So
yeah.
In France we call that the EX Rekas. It's not EX because it doesn't cost a bar.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny because they have very different properties. Because if you do the light one, it's faster and shorter, and if you do the high one, it's faster and longer. So in some cases you can use them. If you're player 1, you can do like cross downs, crossovers in the corner, and do like an infinite with it. And it works only if you're player 1. So Lee is one of the few characters who has some perks by playing player 1, which is usually a disadvantage in this game, being player 1.
Yeah. It also goes like you said, it goes so fast you can actually cross through people. This can happen mid-screen too. So if you accidentally get this move, sometimes you'll just pass through somebody.
Yeah, you have to be a character with very good buttons, very good normals to contain that, because the move is so fast you can hardly react to it. It's like even worse than boxer dashes in Super Turbo.
Yeah, it's like twice the speed of that.
So Redmond should have won on this Dizzy because Jean has very, very high damage, easy combos on the Dizzy with his glitch with the hands. And Jean has a hidden move, very funny, with a very motion which doesn't make any sense at all. He's got a charge move, but instead of charging back, you have to charge forward. You charge 2 seconds forward and then quarter cycle kick, and it does a move called rondade. It's like a gymnastic move, and it's a move with a little invincibility, but which is unsafe on hits. So yeah, it's really a shitty move you do to humiliate an opponent. And
Oh yeah, it's just bad, and you have to charge forward for a really long time. Like you're just walking right at them.
Forward. So what I used to do with it is like when I knock down an opponent, I move with him with his slide, like the long slide, and I charge in it, and on his wake up, I do a Holy Mary flash kick on his wake up. So it's very it's not competitive. It's you do that for fun, but. Yeah, Jean is it's probably the easiest character to play in this game. The character has very easy anti-airs and very high damage output, so yeah, very easy to master character. His flash kick is safe against some characters, but not against Lee, because Lee has these very advancing moves. Fast advancing moves.
Yeah, like the fast dash punch, which can also sometimes just phase through fireballs as well, or even punish them before they come out. If Lee does it in anticipation, he can just hit you full screen.
Yeah.
It makes him really hard to zone. Like, fireball characters don't really get to do that much against Lee because of the threat of that move.
Well done by Captain Backpack. And that's supposed to be a hard matchup for Lee, this one. It's really a bad matchup for Lee. But Jean has to know it very well. He has to. The thing is, you can do crouching fierce to anti-air any move from Lee from close range, and at the max range you can do standing fierce, which anti-airs anything too. So yeah.
We just got another match. And I just wanted to shout out. I like how you call him Jean sometimes instead of Jean.
Well, they called him Jean in the original Fighter's History. And I don't know why they called him Jean in this game, other than like maybe the guy that they paid to do the announcer. But what the hell? Nice block, but what the hell was that? Maybe the person they paid to do like the announcer calls just didn't get the memo. I don't know. I don't know.
So, Yuri is doing well right now, but thing is, against Lee, you can do one mistake and you lose like 80% of bar, so...
Oh yeah, you'll die. The palm move will come out. Here you die. Oh, nice.
Oh, amazing. Good stuff. So yeah, you can do like some Dalsim technology with Karnov, like fireballs, slow fireball, and then teleports in front, behind him. So you have to invert his guard, his block. Okay, good block from Yudroshi, but actually blocking is a mistake with Lee in this matchup. Like if you can block, it means you can DP. So it's like old Zarghatt in Super Turbo. When you blocked, you should have DP.
Yep. Oh,
nice distance.
Oh, look at that weave. Very good.
Yeah. Okay. Yuri doing great stuff right now.
Yeah, the big thing about Balloon, you mentioned the timing thing to beat out the DPs, because they do have a very generous timing, but the nice thing about Balloon is that the light and the heavy versions of it have a really distinctly different time when the invincibility runs out. So it's really important to mix those up.
Exactly. So that's... I would call that a very bad choice to play Zazie against Karnov, because Lee has a better time, but maybe Rogue Yoshi knows some stuff.
It could be character familiarity.
Yeah, Karnov, Zazie is a character which has a weak point which is extremely high, so a lot of characters have trouble touching it, but the only two characters who have combos who do multiple hits on the high weak points are Mizoguchi and Karnov, so they can kind of do a lot of damage. Yeah.
That was beautiful. That was like 17 overheads. There we go. Nice.
Yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, Karnov can do like multiple overhead pressure, and he can even do like a pressure which is cross up, and you just switch to the other side and switch again to the other side. In the same pressure, you can like change sides like 4 or 5 times. So it's extremely hard to block for some characters. So yeah, only thing is I see that Yuri isn't using enough the crouching fierce, which you really need against high pressure characters like Zazie. Okay, good combo. Balloon, high punch.
Yeah, and the really crucial thing about Balloon too in this game, and understanding why it's so good, is this game, despite the fact that Karnov is assailing you with like 1 million overheads, this game has high-low protection. If you hit somebody high and you go low and they are still in true block stun, they don't have to switch their guard. But this game doesn't have left-right protection, and so Karnov takes really, really big advantage of that by, crossing you up constantly and messing up your block.
Yeah. Yeah, like exactly. It's not the same system as Surf Strike. Like in a block string, you still have to block. There's an auto block in Karnov, and yeah, and even one of the moves is an overhead or a low. If you're still in block string, it doesn't matter. The move is gonna be automatically blocked. So yeah. So wait, Tough Master me.
Oh, nice round kick.
Yeah, good reaction. But still,
Actually, did they call it round kick over there? Everybody calls it wheel kick here. I call it round kick because that's what he's saying. I don't know.
So in France, some people call that a walled kick, and on his fireball, I think he says big tornado, but everyone used to hear big potato. In France, we hear something else. We hear Fecom Daigo, which means in French, do it like Daigo. And do it like
That's
Daigo.
awesome.
Do it like Daigo.
That's awesome. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing. That move, round kick, is really, really good. It's one big weakness that it can be crouched. You have to be kind of diligent in how you use it if you're using it in neutral.
Yep. So Zazie is one of the other easy to play and high reward characters in this game. The only thing you have to know with him is you have to know how to use his Kara DP, which is a very unusual Kara DP because you can input the motion of a DP in his special dash, like a special move dash, and you can do both inputs, like combine the inputs and doing a dashing DP with it, which is an extremely strong move because you can do through fireballs and stuff like this, and you can even combo like from very far with some moves with it.
Yeah, and
Once
the
you learn that-
big thing too, it's super invincible, like you said, and it's really safe. Like it's really hard to
extremely
punish.
safe and extremely strong and invincible. So yeah, once you learn that, it's like the only thing you really have to learn with this character. All the rest is kind of easy because he's got a lot of pressure with his special dashes and all this. And yeah.
Yeah, massive buttons. Go look at the hitbox of standing light kick on the wiki. There's basically every button you press with this character that isn't like really bad is pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, as you just see, the glitch went with the 100 hands. He did like 30% damage just with the neutral hands. Like doesn't make any sense in other games. And he can easily do like huge combos on Dizzy's. You should.
Oh, there's one other thing about Zazie that is pretty notably weak. His throw is, I believe, the lowest damage throw in the game. So if he ever throws you, you're not taking anything. And when the low health, like, there's a sort of gut system. I don't know how to describe it, but I think throws specifically do less damage when you're at a certain health threshold, when it's quite low.
No, it's like, not exactly that. There's a damage reduce system in this game. It's like when you have less than 10% of life bar, normal moves do 50% damage of the normal damage. So it's the normal moves who do no damage at all.
Oh, okay.
And special moves do the same damage anyways. So on our low life characters, like, don't count on your normals to kill someone. So use your specials.
I guess Zazie's throw just does that little. It really
Yeah,
does.
his throws are do very. It's not. It's just a pressure tool. It's not a damage tool.
Yeah, that is like the one notable difference.
Yeah.
And the other reason the hand special is so good, as Zarghatt mentioned earlier, you have to mash it, but the shortcut for Zazie and for Jean, I guess I'll call him, is you just press all 4 buttons at once and the move will instantly come out. And it's instant. It is, I believe it is frame 1. So it doesn't have like the normal requirement, because normally when a move like that is that fast, you still have to, you have the frames or you have to piano the buttons or hit the buttons to mash. But since it's done instantly, it's really, really strong in neutral and just for combos, especially if you're player 2 Zazie. That's one of those characters that really, really benefits a lot from player 2 side.
Yeah. You got so much plus frames, you can walk, do a normal, and then cancel against hands again, or you can just do hands, little walk forward, and hands again, and it does a ton of damage. So yeah, that's way too easy, way too cheap, and tough. So Zazie is really one of the most, even maybe the best characters. It may be the best character in this game.
All right, well, I think round 3, we're good to go now. I hate that I gotta say this in the chat, but let's just chill out. If you guys can ignore each other, that's better, but, you know, if I'm gonna keep reading random nonsense in the chat, I hate to do it, but I'm just gonna ban people. It sounds silly, right? So let's just chill. All right, anyway, round 3 is good to go. We got a couple good matches here. T, you're gonna have a bye because we're on odd numbers. And,
Oh, I turned my head for a second. My bad.
no, no,
Oh, there's one very interesting game, Jackie against Yuri.
oh yeah, we can pull that
That's
one
another
up.
top 4. That's another top 4 game.
Yeah. When they get in a match, I can pull that one up for you. You've been up, you know, you got up at 3 a.m. So whatever match you want to watch, it's your show.
Yeah, I would say we gotta seed it to the 3 a.m. Yeah,
You got to make it worth your while here. So
running on caffeine and pure Karnov energy.
So okay, just gonna inject a little more lore before this game comes. So I see that you've been using for your chats the artwork our guy Oroshikem did for this.
oh yeah,
tournament.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Talk about that.
Yeah, so after the first loss Lyon had against Nancy, and we went in a hard military training mode for this game, we started to organize like an official tournament between these two towns, and we chose a name which is no we call that Nancy cross Lyon cross Namek cross, and we put like other random towns where there's like one player playing Karnov at this time, and so it was a very long title for this tournament. And one of our guys did an amazing artwork for this game, and like he did a hack of the Third Strike artwork with all the characters on it, and yeah, he painted the Karnov characters. And one of the guys in Nasi even did a trailer, so I don't know if you still got the video, Luis. I sent it to you the other time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna show it when we're getting to top 4, and here I'll show you guys what the artwork looks like here. This is the artwork in full. I got it underneath the chat box, but this is the that artwork that they used. I mean, this must have been now 10 plus years, right, for this one.
Yeah, it was 2013. It was 12 years ago. And thing is, we did print it in a very high quality version. And the thing is, when we had the two towns playing against each other, the principle was that the town who lost had to sign the poster with every guy signing his own character on the poster, and they had to give it to the other town, and so we can keep it in an arcade as a trophy that we beat the other town. So it was kind of friendly, actually. It wasn't like a rivalry. We weren't hating each other. It's not like the Troy Valley story, which we were saying that the drama was when they started becoming friends. They weren't as good as they used to be because they didn't have to train as hard as they had to. But yeah, it was a little like that against Nancy. But all in all, most of them are we're some very good friends. So yeah.
All right, we got stunned.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, nice mix-up, and he takes it. Man, Yuri got much better than like a year ago when I played him, or 2 years ago maybe. I played him. Yeah, he's much stronger. So that's cool. It's cool to see a good Karnov player, because even if the character is strong, there are, again, not so many people who are playing because he's kind of technical.
Yeah, he's not like young me, like in that regard, but he's quite difficult because you have no reversal. So being on the back foot in this game is already pretty bad, even if you have a good DP. So without one, you really have to rely on your instinct to get out.
You need to have a good blocks with this character, especially against Mizoguchi, who have very nice mix-ups when he knocks you down.
Yeah, Mizoguchi is not a character you would look at his moves and think, oh, this is like a mix-up character. But he's actually one of the better ones in the game for that, just because of how his kicks work. Because he can space himself in such a way where it's basically an unseeable left-right. You don't know where he's gonna land.
Exactly. And yeah, it looks like a Kipue Shoto character, but actually he's a very offensive character, and yeah, but very nasty mix-ups can lead to like 80% combos. So. And he's got some very funny secret moves too.
Oh yeah.
he's got like 2 secret moves, like a huge fireball and a very unusual DP, which takes you out of the screen.
What a DP.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Huge? Oh, good
You're
block.
not authorized to miss. It's forbidden to miss stuff on DPs in this game. It's very no dizzy. Dizzies are. It's really unmissable because dizzies are very long in this game, longer than in Street Fighter. It's almost impossible to mash out of it. It's like you have a guaranteed time of like 3 seconds or something. So yeah.
Oh no!
That was the DP. That's the desperate DP.
Yeah, I think regular DP would have hit.
Karnov.
Yeah.
The light one,
this
I think
DP
it would have. Yeah.
This DP should be used as DP. It should only be used as a gimmicky combo on a dizzy guy to finish him off. But it's not a good as a pure DP.
I'm trying to get.
Yeah, it
this,
has an impressive amount of invincibility, and that's about it. Like, because it's unique. It's kind of like it's almost like Ken's Ultra from Street Fighter before that was a thing, where you have to hit the very beginning, you get like a different version of the move. It's like Shimryuken, and if you miss it, Mizuguchi does this weird little like twirl forward and then just shoots up really high, and it works completely differently.
We got Wedge and Captain Backpack.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Yeah.
1-1.
So that's a very for those who don't know, it's a very easy to do DP because it's not a DP actually. It's just a quarter circle kick, and yeah, it has a lot of invincibility. So it works very well even against good hitboxes like jumping punches from Zazie. Wedge doing well. Good confirm. Nice.
Oh, yep, Hellfire, get me out.
Yeah.
There it is, the hands.
It's safe anyway, so why wouldn't
Yeah,
you
why
do it?
not, right? Just do it. Oh!
Only character who can sometimes punish the Hellfire on block is Jean. At
It was with
range,
hands, right?
Yeah, he can punish with his hands at some range, or with his sometimes with his sweep.
Oh, nice! Using the fast
Yeah.
wrecker there.
Good stuff from Captain Backpack. That's a very good game we're seeing right now.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, big block.
It's gonna be big punish. Okay, good damage. Kara DP.
Oh my god, great block from
Oh
Backpack
yeah, love what I'm seeing. Okay, that's some good Zazie play, and now he's gonna kill. Oh, do some fancy stuff. Use the Hellfire.
Look.
Usually with Zazie, you have to do fancy stuff to humiliate your character. So do like a crouching fierce Hellfire shit. Because Hellfire is a move with a weird motion too. You need to buff it in something because there's a high motion.
Oh! Mistimed it just a little.
Yeah.
Oh, it's big. It's super big for Backpack.
No dizzy. No dizzy at all. Okay. Fire, of course. Oh, no DP. Okay,
Oh, the
that's gonna
hesitation, that
kill.
might be it.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Oh, Hellfire,
no,
Hellfire! That's a
Hellfire.
classic.
Yeah. Double Hellfire. It's like Olken, but
I was just gonna say that's like Ken Shoryu in
Yeah,
every
I
game.
feel like, yeah, you've seen this story before.
Can be punished.
Yeah, no,
almost
yeah.
can't.
You actually can't do anything, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yippee!
looks like
Good
we're
stuff.
at round 5. I'm just gonna pull up the standings for the stream real quick just so you guys can take a look. So as I mentioned, the top 4 would advance. Right now, our number 1 seed is Yuri Best Girl, number 2 Jackie Raider, 3 Rogue Yoshi, 4 Wedge. Yuri Best Girl, the only one with the complete win count of 4 sets to 0. So couple of 2-2s here and 3 1s. Anything can happen, but just halfway through, so wanted to let y'all peep that real quick. And Let me just see where we are from prize pool. Prize pool's at $22. That's good. That's like 2 cups of coffee, 3 maybe, depending on where you're at. But if you wanted to help support the players, I'll just drop the link in the chat here. And yeah, we'll go ahead and continue our round 5 match. So let's see what we're gonna pull up next. Yeah, round 5, you guys are good to go. Let me look at the bracket. I want to make sure we get as many people as possible in the Swiss portion to show on stream. So if there's anyone that we haven't seen yet, I don't think we've seen Mike Lee Story play yet. We haven't seen. I don't think we saw Joey Classic. Maybe we did against Moo. Yeah, maybe I'll pull up a Mike Lee Story versus Redmond because I know we haven't seen a Mike Lee Story play yet.
Cool.
And yeah, like I said, Zarghatt, the round 8 after round 8, I'll pull up that the video.
All right. You'll have to put the whole video because I think it's a little long, but the intro is funny. But it's then the second part of the video is like too long, so
that's all right. It's a 3-minute video, no big deal. No big deal. All right, they just got into it, so let's pull this up. Also, I like how Zarghatt's just hanging in the Karnov's channel here, and up at B rank. Look at you.
Oh hell yeah, the Fightcade ranking.
Alright, about to get the match ready for you guys here.
Oh my god! I feel like every DP in this game is comically good against crosses. There are some that aren't, but like a lot of the really good ones in this game just hit so far into the characters. Oh. Yeah, the timing on that was just a little off, and as Zar mentioned earlier, Mizuguchi does constantly hit Zazi's weak point, so stuns are actually pretty likely.
Round 2, fight!
Duo! Yeah, Fireball from Mizuguchi in most matchups is already pretty ill-advised. I think in this one it's borderline suicide unless your opponent really isn't looking for it or it's meaty like that.
Yeah,
just because, you know, that dash is really good on reaction against, like, the best fireballs in the game. So Mizuguchi which comes out... Oh, that move, I used to make fun of it all the time. Like, it just screams, max lung capacity, takes like 2 years to shoot this fireball, and it has more recovery than Ray's.
Yeah, I figured that was an accidental throw on the stun. Mike Lee definitely wanted some type of a combo.
Yeah, probably a heavy punch.
Yeah.
Proximity throws. Instead of Chicago punish. True to the spirit of Street Fighter 2.
Get good, son. These games are from 1994. Your execution better be tight.
Yeah, exactly.
No punish counter. You're not gonna get some damage on that throw. You better hit the combo.
Sent you another video, this one, of the actual revenge between the two towns.
Oh, that's huge! Oh my god, that did a lot of damage.
Oh, damage! We love it. Still, there was no knockdown at the end. The optimal combo is like fierce.
Oh my god! Yo, dude! DP.
Yeah, some
believe. Yup.
All
the
right.
god elbow.
Now he takes it. Okay.
Mizuguchi wins.
Redmond
Round 2,
kicking ass.
fight!
Oh, damage.
Is that it?
There we go, going for the... Oh, drops it. Yeah, I think when they made this game, they were aware of this, but the very classic... There's a classic Mizuguchi Infinite, which involves those kicks. If you do them, you can land and link a really fast light normal, and then you can keep looping it over and over again. It's technically an infinite, but it's really hard.
that dragon punch.
The forbidden DP. The forbidden DP. Yeah, the forbidden secret DP from his master in the mountain. And yeah.
Yeah, the Mizuguchi Infinite, we might see it if Jackie Raider or if Jackie Raider hits it on player 2 side, because it is a little bit more generous there. On player 1 side, it kind of errs out of the realm of match practicality.
Yeah. We got some clown. We got some clown action.
Oh, I love clown.
Okay, that's interesting because the clown is kind of low tier, but he really wins very bad in this matchup because of one move, and clown has to know it, is the light punch. The
standing light punch.
Very fast, and it keeps away Ryoko from anything she can do, like jumps, normal moves on ground. Like light punch from clown is like horrible in this matchup. So just do light punch.
Yeah, if you know this, none of Marstorius' jump-ins or Ryoko's jump-ins beat it. So even if they are correct on your fireball timing and they think, oh, you're going to be in recovery, you have a jab speed anti-air that beats every air button they have.
It's like a little humiliating slap, and this move like covers the matchup.
Yep. One button.
One button.
I think the best analogous comparison I can give you is if you think about everything that jump back jab does in DJ versus Honda, imagine that but easier.
That's
a good
example.
one. Yeah, good one.
Like that button in the Honda matchup, yeah, it's basically what it is in here for Clown. Like it is, except even easier and more practical, which is kind of mind blowing if you think about it.
But problem is, Curl seems not to know that, and so he's getting his ass kicked right now by Funky Bee. But yeah, that's okay. He's staying on the red color.
So the reason I like Clown,
lore character, Clown, I think he's like maybe one of the only characters I know in a fighting game which is supposed to be a pedophile. That's in his official lore.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. The other thing I know about what an air throw. The other thing I know about Clown. Is that he is in probably the funniest clip of this game that I remember. I think it is Japanese arcade footage where the hands glitch happens on Clown and he goes from having a complete life bar into dying immediately.
Yeah.
From
some condition.
Was that against Gene? Was that against Gene, was it?
Yeah, and it's specifically because it hit his weak point, and I think the glitch happened as well. So, like, those two things happened together.
Oh, he did the special throw?
Yeah, Funky Bee knows some stuff.
Yeah. It's not optimal, but it's funny to do it.
It's kind of cool. It's one of those things where, like, that's a kind of thrower mechanic that you would see in a fighting game a lot later. So this game is pretty ahead of its time.
Yeah, it is. I agree. Clown has a very funny thing is after his throw, he has like an almost unblockable setup. Do you know that this one, T5?
I do not.
You can do throw. The characters get thrown away on the other side of the screen, and then you do slow fireball, and immediately you start charging. He's got like a devil reverse. And you do slow fireball and big devil reverse, so you can very fastly go to the other side of the screen while the fireball is still on it. So it's almost unblockable for the character because you can be behind the guy when the projectile is being in front. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but the thing is, it gets a knockdown, so you can repeat this setup a lot of times if it works. It's hard execution to do that. It's not easy at all because both of these moves are charge moves. So you have to do the first one and pre-charge the next one. So not easy at all.
Yeah, the big thing about Clown 2 is that his limited access to damage is almost entirely because Clown Ball has like a really strange and arbitrary charge motion where you can't down back charge it. You have to, I believe you have to be holding straight back. Or was it? No, it might be you have to hold down back, I think. Yeah, you have to hold down back, yeah.
No, that's the fireball is like a normal fireball.
Oh, but the fireball, yeah. No, I mean like
the Blanca ball, it's a down back. It's like the Scarlet Terror from Claw from Claw 2X. Yeah, in Super Turbo. Yeah,
it limits his conversions a lot because it's just like, oh, anytime you think you'd be able to go like, you know, light, heavy, Blanca ball or something to get started, it doesn't work because all of his down back normals are sweeper. Yeah.
His Blanca ball is a decent reversal, so it can get you out of some pressure, so it's alright.
It has a lot of gimmicky interactions at the wall too. I know that.
Yeah. Very bad rebound. It's terrible. It can make it extremely unsafe in some cases. And like you get like a very max combo after that.
I see a lot of people are rooting for Moo. Just to let y'all know, Moo is right now sitting at 9th. So in top 4, it hasn't really changed much except that Captain Backpack moved into the top 4 so far. So we have Yuri Best Girl, Rogue Yoshi number 2, Wedge 3, Captain Backpack. So pretty cool lineup so far. We have a couple rounds to go, fellas. So this is the time where you got to start turning it up if you want to make it to the finals. But yeah, you guys are good to go. Round 6, I think is where we're at. Yeah, round 6. This tournament's going fast. We're like about an hour in. Karnov's goes quick, and I know coin flip is probably slowing us down a little bit, but yeah. Oh yeah, this graphic. Oh, so all of our RetroCard stuff is this is the full graphic for this poster. Yeah, we try to come up with crazy ideas. So I just thought it was funny to have the woman from that lawsuit video.
Yeah.
Yeah, we throw in a lot of like inside jokes and messages. I don't know, and everything is like New York City themed, of course, right? Like the RetroCard, it's RetroCard. So this has been a fun tournament series this year. Let's go ahead and get Polar Bear. I don't think we've seen a full Polar Bear set, so we'll get a Polar Bear and Neo. Let me share this to y'all in a sec. Jean Lee.
Yeah, Jean Lee. It's funny because the character in the game is called Jean and his family name is Pierre, and it doesn't really make any sense in French because it's more there is a name, first name called Jean-Pierre, or there's a name called Jean, but no one who it sounds so weird in French to be called like he's called. It's like there's another stuff, Zazie, for example. I don't know if people got it. It's just a reverted Aziz.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Interesting.
So that was the vision of guys in Kansai of the rest of the world in the 90s.
Oh, great anti-air sweep.
I don't know why in 90s video games French people were always blonde.
Well, so we're Americans too, like Ken and
yeah, but even like in soccer games, the French team has only blonde guys, and like in Super Soccer on Super Nintendo, like all French were blonde. I don't know why. They're very much blonde people in France, but yeah, I don't know. And they're all like gymnasts. They're always doing like judo and gymnastics.
I can see you do. I can see you doing that, Zarghatt.
Yeah, I do. But only on Saturday.
Well, you climb mountains and fight bears. That's what you do.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Only sometimes? Come on. You can do a little bit more, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
I'm too modest.
Yeah. Oh, what an idiot.
Oh, yeah. No, big damage, okay. Oh, he missed the complete combo, but still there was some decent damage. It's easier to do it with crouching fierce.
Big uphill mountain for Polar Bear here. Yep.
Okay, so actually in this matchup you don't need a flash kick. It's like useless. Just do crouching fierce, it's better. So you don't need to flash kick at all. Really, forget the flash kick if you don't want to beat Lee with John.
Yeah, because I think it'll catch every one of his jumping buttons, right?
Yeah, exactly. You never miss it. You can miss a flash kick, you can't miss a crouching fierce.
Wow.
Oh,
okay,
it's tight. Yeah.
That's nice. That's what we wanted to see. And actually, that combo is not that easy to do when player 1. It's a little harder to do when you're on player 1 side, but he did it very well. So good stuff, Neotov's Master.
All right, let's see what
he did. Actually, the double glitch combo because the hands really killed on the second hands really killed. If there wasn't the glitch, it would not kill. So he did it optimal.
Good stuff to Neo. Repping that Guile, 2X Guile out of Florida.
Yeah.
East Coast 2X players. Rise up. All right, let's we're getting a lot of Funky B on the stream tonight. So
Okay, I'm running out of euphemisms to talk about the character. I really don't know what to tell you about Ryoko anymore. She has she has like shitty KOF 98 Orochi Yashiro mix-ups. Like that's it. Just like the bad version of those.
Yeah. Thing is, if she had like some buttons, maybe she would be alright. But she has no reach at all, no range. It's terrible.
Yeah, like this is one of those characters where it's like, damn, can they get like one neutral skip? Just like one. Just one. Yeah, they just need one.
Just one button. Give her one button, but she doesn't even have one. Like
because if she had one, she'd be able to like get it.
All our normals are garbage, really.
They're all bad, and like the thing is too is that you think, oh well, they're short. They might have like disjointed hitbox. No, they're worse than buttons that are bigger. They're just worse. I don't know.
that headband blinking.
And one of the funny things in this game, of course, is the digit of the fireball from Mizoguchi, where he says, and in French we heard something in French like "ma boule elle fait des dégâts," which says like "my fireball does damage."
It does. I mean, he's saying that because like, how often do you think it's actually hitting? Like
Ryoko.
you know, like it's like when Matlock just screams overhead kick. Like, well, how are you gonna block it?
You can get your guard up because he's saying like, put your block up, put your block up. It's an overhead. Careful.
Very nice of him to do that. You know.
Yeah, it's very
Really
polite from him.
considerate.
All right, let's see if
Still, you won't see any Matlock in tournaments. Because
No, he's not very
so
good.
bad.
Now, okay, he's probably worse than Clown, I guess.
He's-
Probably.
Yeah, he's worse than Clown. He's worse than Clown. He's worse than anyone. Matlock is so bad. He has no combos. His flash kicks aren't that good. So yeah, the character is terrible. He has like moves unsafe on hits. So yeah.
But it is fun to say spinning wave! Oh, nice cross up.
Anyway, so Easymon used to play Matlock. But we convinced him after years that he should drop this shitty character. So now
Like, dog, why are you
Please,
playing
right.
shitty Clown? Why don't you just play Clown? And then it was like, no, why don't you just play like Ray or Lee or something?
Wins.
Come on.
Round 2. Fight.
well, Rogue Yoshi doing very good stuff with his Lee. So you have to be extremely careful with Karnov in this matchup because yeah, it can get.
Oh, yeah, because Lee's best move hits your weak point like a million times.
Yeah.
You die.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
whoa.
there's one trick with Karnov in this matchup is in some cases when you're gonna get comboed by Lee's fireball, the multi-hit fireball, you have to crouch on purpose so you get dizzied earlier in the combo, so you're gonna avoid damage because the longer the combo goes and the much damage you'll get. So you can actually get dizzied on purpose faster by crouching during the combo to avoid some damage. So
Yeah.
that's a very unusual tech that you won't have in any other fighting game.
Yeah, because this
Because
game
you
lets you
choose-
crouch and stand up while you're in hit stun, so you can like shift your weak point around.
no other
Yeah.
game has ever done that since, right? That I know of, at least. That's insane. That after 3+ decades, no other fighting game has tried something like that. I mean, Killer Instinct lets you, do counters while you're in the middle of a combo. Like that's kind of cool, but then that can get baited. But I'm just surprised that no other game took that Karnov type of approach.
And that's really very, very interesting mechanic. It can actually lead to some mind games situation because like against Mizoguchi with Karnov, you better get combos while standing instead of crouching in some cases. And so if Mizoguchi sees that, he can do like resets with crouching light kick and stuff like this. So it even adds some mind games, some technical additional aspects. So yeah, it's really very interesting the way it's implemented in this game.
All right, well, we got 2 rounds left. Moonmaster is going to have a bye this round. I'm just gonna quickly take a look at standings. It's Wedge number 4, Jackie Raider 3, Rogue Yoshi 2, and Yuri Best Girl still 6-0. Has not dropped a set. In fact, has not even dropped a game. Has won 12-0. That's
good.
That's consistency. So, all right.
Well done, my man.
Good stuff. All right, we got 2 more rounds to go, and then I have 2 videos here from Zarghatt that we'll be able to play and talk about real quick before we get into top 4. So not to worry. And for the prize pool, it looks like we had a couple of donations just a short while back. I know in France you guys don't do the money, fighting for money. It's a little bit different here. So I'm sorry, Zarghatt. I gotta keep talking about it, but.
Nah, it's fine, man. It's fine, man.
But
it's
fine. $84 prize pool with the top 3 payout. Shout outs to Polar Bear and Generic Soda for dropping money for some Karnov's action. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool to see.
Yeah.
I still remember commentating the first ever $500 prize pool Karnov's bracket, which.
What's $500 for Karnov? That doesn't make any sense.
I was like, you sure? That's a lot of money. I mean, that's a lot of money for this game. I don't know, man. Like $500 to flip a coin against Zazie and he gets player 2, and I'm like, all right, I'll just.
Yeah. Man, no, I think the 3 characters who benefits the most from player 2 are Lee, Mizoguchi, and Karnov. These 3 characters are way stronger on P2.
Oh,
Zazie has so much plus. He's so much plus on his moves that he doesn't even need P2 Zazie. That's yeah.
It's true, but it's kind of like kicking you while you're down. It's just even worse.
Yeah, it's adding to the pressure. Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Throw me a bone.
Was that Dino tournament really $1,000?
Oh, there was the 1K Dino Rex bracket. Yes, I did commentate that too. And they were like, "Do you want to install the sound mod that makes this not put hot coals in your ears?" And I said, "No, I'm gonna put the whole thing on for all 3 hours." I didn't. The next day, I basically slept the whole day. I didn't recover. I don't think I've been the same person since then.
That's too
I
good.
wore a goofy ass shark onesie that entire bracket, and I came out a changed person.
Okay. So Ryuko actually has good text against the balloon because she can do the air command grab against it. But
so we're going ahead and just picking a better character here, which that makes sense. It's kind of hard not to be an upgrade from Ryoko.
This name is hitting something for me crazily. Wasn't he organizing tournaments a while ago?
Yes, I believe he was.
Yeah. No, I remember his name. So, yeah, he was one of the few guys organizing Karnov tournaments a long time ago.
Oh, it's big. Joey Classic on set point.
Yeah, good Karnov is playing very well. Again, this character is strong, but it's not so easy to master.
Yeah, I think that's what makes Karnov so appealing to the people that do want to play him, though. It's like there's something you can really work towards, and that's stun. Huge.
All right, good combo.
I know there's a specific spacing where you can get an infinite off that, but I don't know if it's easy to replicate.
The last combo he did crouching light kick, crouching light punch. This is one of the rare, honest link in this game, because most normals you can chain cancel them, so they're very easy to combo. But crouching light kick, crouching light punch with Karnov is like a 1 frame or 2 frame link.
Yeah.
Not easy at all to do. And so yeah, shout outs to Joey for hitting it, landing it. I mean.
Yeah, light normals in this game are normally pretty mashable. Then you get the weird stuff like Sam Chai, who has 1, and it's just his crouching light kick. Every other one isn't.
Yeah.
And then you get the weirder shit with
There's a
Sam Chai.
reason we're not seeing Samchai in these tournaments, because this character is so bad. It's like Sagat who's got cancer. And,
Well, okay, I think the most interesting thing about his frame data is that his close light punch is significantly slower than the far one. I don't know if I've ever played a character that has had that property. It's kind of like if somebody looked at Shingo and KOF and was like, well, if we flip it around, it makes no sense, so we should totally do that.
So you're saying the close one is slower than the far one?
Yes!
Is that what you say?
Yeah, the close...
has no trouble. With his, she has like a 2 frame when it's far and 3 frames when it's close. The light
Well,
punch.
oh, that's like 1 frame. I think like with Sam Chai, it's symmetric. Hold on, I gotta go pull it up on the wiki. It's been a while since I've looked. I don't really mess with Sam Chai much. Yeah, his close jab is twice as slow. It is 6 frames to start up versus the 3 the fire
6
one.
is a lot more jab, so yeah, okay.
It's I don't know.
Yeah, Sunshine, his problem is he has decent damage output. He has like some DPs, fireball. He doesn't seem looks too bad, but his weak point is at the worst place. It's like in the middle, so it's the same weak point as Karnov. So they both have the worst weak point in the game, so they're very easy to dizzy. But thing is, Karnov has so much damage and bullshit on the other side, so and it's okay for him to have a bad weak point. Samshai doesn't have enough bullshit.
Yeah, Samshai's too honest. He's just too honest.
Yeah, the problem of this character is that's the hardest one, exactly. And this game is not hardest at all.
No. God, no. That's why the $500 bracket was like, alright. It was so sick, but like it was also just like, oh my god. It's a
Good
lot of
defense
pressure.
from Yoshi. He didn't break even with all that Zazie pressure. And as you say, Zazie can't really use his throw as a damage tool during this pressure. He can just use his tool to frighten his opponent. But when you're like down on your life bar, you won't get a comeback with it.
Yeah, that's the one unfortunate thing about like Zazie's throw. Like a lot of characters throw, they don't do a lot of damage, but they do a little bit. Whereas
This
if you have like a
is fine like this.
oh, I know.
Give him more damage on this one.
I'm doing it in quotes. You gotta understand
Yeah.
this. I'm doing little finger wiggles. But if Zazie is down in life a lot, if you're just committed to blocking like really well, the throw is not going to do much to you. And I think Rogue
Yeah.
Yoshi recognized that and just kind of just held his ground.
By the way, my strategy against Zazie is I don't try to avoid throws. I agree to take throws. It's fine.
Yeah.
It takes some damage, take some throws. It's not the end of the world, but do block because if
Oh,
you
God,
don't block
yeah.
the right way, you're gonna really get destroyed. So when you're under pressure, accept to get a lot of chip damage and some occasional throws, but don't try to do some bullshit button mashing or something unless you have a character with a very good reversal. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it could be bad.
Just busted out.
Good time.
Yep.
So by the way, if people haven't noticed, the interesting, the funny thing with Lee as a design character is we always say that Street Fighter 2, Karnov is a ripoff of Street Fighter 2, but there's a lot of stuff on Street Fighter 3, which is a ripoff from Karnov's Revenge, and Lee is one of them because Yun and Yang are actually both taking moves that Lee has, like Senkutai. Yang has the same. The shoulder dash is very similar than what Yun has in Strike, and Makoto has a lot of moves and stuff that Ryoko has. So yeah.
God, and you know, to run that even further, in the Super Nintendo Oni exclusive sequel to this game that exists, they even gave Lee a command grab, which I believe happened well before Yun and Yang had one. It is not the exact same, but it is still a command grab on that moveset.
Yeah, exactly.
Capcom.
So yeah,
Capcom is getting revenge. Capcom's getting revenge.
Capcom's revenge. Capcom's revenge. Street Fighter's revenge. Exactly.
I'm just saying, if they put Lee in SF6, you know, just a thought.
He would kick ass.
Can you imagine instead of Yun and Yang, it's just Lee?
Yeah.
Oh my god, whoa! That was a weird connect.
Yeah, that's the huge advantage of Karnov is he can land combos from extremely far. Like his flame kicks are always gonna connect after moves. Because he's standing fierce, comes out very fast, so you can link it after any weak normals, like crouching light punch, standing light punch, standing jab, and so you can always combo from very far. It's not gonna be a trouble. I mean for the flame kicks, because his fireballs are not gonna combo after a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
you mentioned that he's like CE Dictator, and I think it's like, yeah, what if CE Dictator could cancel more than his jabs? And you realize just how powerful that is when you have
Yeah.
confirms like that from that range.
What if Sea Dictator had a teleport, had a Sea Viper from Street Fighter 4 air mix-ups? In Street Fighter 4, a Sea Viper could do like a cross-up move and then a special move that brings you on the other side, so you have to block on both sides.
Wow.
And Karnov has that, but like he can change like 4 or 5 times during his jump, so...
He has Konami code mix-ups.
Exactly, Konami code mix-ups, exactly. Well said.
Oh,
So yeah, did you see he walked through on the other side and then he went to the right again? So yeah, very hard to block. We got some very good Karnov players tonight. It's cool to see that because once again, as I said, it's not the most played characters usually.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the middle, I think. He's at least decently popular, but not like as popular as like Ray or Lee, because he's not as easy.
Yeah. There was a time in France and Lyon where like half the players were playing Lee. And,
Well, yeah, because
not
I mean,
Lee,
look,
Ray,
I got a
Ray,
Lee,
sorry.
man. I
No,
don't even
Ray,
know I'll move. I'm ready. I'm ready.
A lot of people were playing Ray, sorry, not Lee. But we have. I think in Lyon we used to have probably the best Lee players in the world. So Mitsu, I think no one has shown Lee stuff the way this guy did. But this guy doesn't play online, but still. Probably the best Lee in the world.
Oh yeah, interesting and kind of random trivia about Karnov. He is also the only character that can whiff jabs in the air. Because for whatever reason, you can just keep pressing jumping light punch and it'll whiff cancel into itself. I don't know why. I think there's some sort of like reason they gave him that. I remember Polar Bear telling me about this a long time ago. And I completely forget the reasoning he cited, but it is pretty interesting. Oh no, like I mean, you can cancel a lot of buttons into balloon in the air, but like jab is unique in that it can be whiff canceled into itself, and I don't really know what purpose it serves. But it's
yeah, I think that the only there's an advantage having that because it can activate proc guard, but yeah.
Oh god.
One more
Oh,
round.
that's like a very deep advantage. I don't think that's really funny though. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Just
to
to lock somebody in
has so many offensive tools. It's crazy to have all that. Again, the character has weaknesses. Karnov has flaws and has like big flaws, but his offense is amazing. It's insane actually.
Yeah. Big flaws and big strengths, right? Like that's he's almost like an anime fighting character almost. He's really close, I would say.
I wouldn't say he's a glass cannon, but yeah, actually somehow he's a glass cannon actually.
Yeah, with the weak point being the where it is and the lack of reversal, yeah, he definitely like very momentum heavy.
So in this game, you want to have weak points as high or low as possible, but the closer it's to the middle, and the more you're gonna hit, gonna be hit on it. So yeah.
Yeah, you can't manipulate your hurt box to make it really favorable if it's in the middle.
Yeah, Lee having his knee, for example, some characters have a lot of trouble touching it, but of course, if you're a character with anti-airs, like Jean, when he jumps on you, you just like crouching fierce, you're gonna hit his weak point no matter what, so... But in some cases, it's hard to touch the weak points of some characters. So, Zazie, for example, having a weak point on his head, and he's a very tall character, some characters can't touch his weak point at all, so that's very troublesome for them.
Yeah, like the location, like where it is on Ray or Samchai or Karnov, it's just so easy to hit.
Yeah. So Joy Classic playing very well right now.
It's actually so wild to see so many Karnovs though, because again, I know I mentioned he's not like uncommon per se or like really rare, but like I've never seen this many in one bracket.
Oh, this game is gonna count a lot because it's on the standings. Like Joe is like they both got four wins and 3 losses. So I think the guy who wins this game is gonna be top 4.
Potentially, yeah. This is a really important set. So you want to win this 2-0 if you want to get into the top 4, most likely.
Oh yeah, you need it. Okay, you missed the punish.
Oh, nice balloon. Yeah, that's one thing Karnov can do to be really tricky on offense. If once you block the kicks, he can go into instant balloon, and it can be really hard to answer because if you're trying to like take your turn back, you'll get smacked if you time it wrong.
Yeah, in this matchup, Zazie has to be clever. He can't just mash a Hellfire because in some cases, Karnov, he won't like break the Hellfire, but he's just gonna make it whiff with his balloon and then he can punish. So you have to do the Hellfires on reaction with a good timing with Zazie. It's not that easy to do.
Yeah, because, you know, Hellfire, despite being like a really, really good DP, really safe on block, it does not have a ton of invincibility. It's very brief. So Balloon has a really easy time just like kind of phasing through it and beating it out like that.
Right there.
Yeah, exactly. He went behind it, so yeah. And so the thing is with Karnov, you have to mix between the high balloon and light balloon because they have different invincibilities and yeah, you can play on it. So to make it hard to punish for Zazie.
Oh, huge.
Damage.
Oh, not quite. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, I'll do it again. The classic.
Yeah, he tried to link a Fierce Punch after the hands, which doesn't work, especially if you're player 1. But still good stuff.
Oh boy, here we go.
Huge.
So Joey quite close to top 4, but Wedges may win this game. Okay.
Nice block.
Good block. Yeah, nice block.
Not over yet.
No combo. Careful, he's gonna get chipped.
Yeah, this is actually where it's really scary to have to block Zazie anything. Oh my god, walk up meaty low.
Damage it's a huge factor in this matchup. Yeah. Oh! Hellfire in the hands, in the flame kicks. You can see the invincibility, like the legs were behind his head and still he beat them.
Round 1, fight!
Alright, it's a good game. That's a very that's a game that counts and the show is there. Whoa, okay. Teleport to throw. That's not very usual. So, I was speaking about the unblockable of Clown earlier. Karnov has like a similar stuff with his back throw. It can give you a setup where you do like the slow fireball and TP and teleports, but it's very hard to execute because again the teleport is a charge move, so you have to do a quarter cycle fireball while starting to charge the next move and put it like at the first possible frame. But with that you can have a very nice mix-up.
It's crazy. Oh no!
Zazie wins!
One more round for Wedge. Okay.
Yeah, Polar Blair, you're right. Karnov can do that, but it depends on if he's player 1 or player 2. He's got a few mix-ups who work only if you're player 1 with this. It's like it's similar to the Dictator Super Turbo mix-ups with the Psychic Crusher in the corner, where you can cross over or not, depending on the stages of player 1 or player 2. It's like Karnov is similar. It's like a lot of particular stuff.
Wow.
Oh, huge.
Oh, that may kill. Oh, he missed it. Oh, that's gonna cost him. That's gonna cost him a lot. Okay, no, Hellfire did the job, and Wedge takes it, and it's probably gonna be top 4.
Yeah, I think so. I think Wedge is barely gonna make the top 4, but we'll see where it goes. You know, we'll let the rest of round 8 play out. I'm gonna throw up this video. I just clipped it here. So I'm gonna show you guys a trailer. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me make it a bit bigger too. Let me know if the video is too loud for the stream if you guys hear it. But yeah, this is like the trailer. If you want to talk about it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just playing it on the stream. If you want to talk about like this video. Oh, is it low? Yeah, I
Yeah.
can bump it up a little.
So yeah, that was after the time we lost against them. So the guy wanted to do a trailer for the revenge because there's always gonna be a revenge with this game, and we decided that there's gonna be like a team tournament. Like there were like 15 or 20 guys on each side, and we were playing the second round in our arcade in Lyon in Game Spirits, and it was between these two towns, Lyon and Nancy, but there was a third town, Toulouse, which there was another arcade, and there was a big rivalry between Toulouse and Lyon in Super Turbo at this time, because there were a lot of good Super Turbo players in this town. Max 31, for example, was still living there before he went to Paris, and Ukyo, Jago, a lot of good Super Turbo players. And so, yeah, one of the guys in Nancy did this cool video. Like, that part of the trailer is like just using like NKI combo video stuff.
Shout out to NKI. I gotta let him know this. I gotta let him know. Yo, man, you were in a Karnov's Revenge trailer.
I think it's like from his shenanigan videos. We all watched these videos a lot back in the day.
You good?
Oh, triple DP. Yeah, this one. This one. I may be a little late for this one stream.
Yeah, we're up to the Ryu versus Feilong stuff now. Yeah, I like when tournaments used to do these, like showing combo videos or showing like a bunch of highlights to promote their next event with these. Oh, here goes Karnov's. Where's the Karnov's footage from?
No idea where I took it. I think at this time there weren't many combo videos from Karnov. It was only Japanese stuff.
Yeah, it was like the combo DVDs that they had, right? There was a couple of those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at that time there wasn't that much footage of the game. And like in 2010, there were like maybe less than 10 guys playing this game in France. But there aren't much more than 10 guys playing it right now, actually.
Listen, it's 3 is a crowd, so what's 10? Right?
Yeah, I know. That's again, the game had its time in France, like 12, 13 years ago. A lot of people were playing it. There was a lot of hype on it, and we had a lot of fun. So most of these people don't play the game anymore, but you can. Most of these people can still play it sometimes. And this summer during Mix Up, we're gonna have a kind of arcade tournaments in Lyon. So those who want to play it, come to Mix Up. We're gonna have a fully arcade tournament. Yeah.
Wait, when is that?
July.
July? Okay.
July the 6th. July the 6th and 7th, I think. It's mixed up like, you know, this big international events we're organizing. And yeah. So this year we're gonna have like 4 or 5 different arcade tournaments, and one of them is gonna be a Karnov tournament because just because we like the game.
That's awesome.
So that may be my last tournament ever from any game. So I say that it's like the typical retired fighting game guys, like, okay, one last, and yeah, that may be.
Yeah, I like, oh yeah, you know, I don't want to play anymore, and then give it a couple years at most, and
that's basically Jason Statham or Nicolas Cage in every movie where they're like, I gotta do one more job, and then it's kind of like the same.
Exactly. I can't like not enter an arcade kind of tournaments. I don't like playing online, so I don't care about online, but still an arcade tournament I have to enter that, and I'm gonna kick everyone's ass.
Yeah, I know you're pretty hardcore when it comes to like arcade hardware. Like you don't even do 2x online, and I respect that. I respect that you're very hardcore and about the actual arcade hardware, which is why and it makes sense, right? It's why France does some of the best retro events globally and consistently. Like every month there's a huge thing, mostly from like Lados, right? There's like Vampire Street Battles coming up, XSB. I know HFS is another one of those, but it's also like kind of a convention for gaming. There's like so many big tournaments. I think people should give it a shot. They go hard on the retro, they go hard on the arcade hardware. And there's like a tournament every month. So if you guys are planning
Thank you for your kind words, Riz. Means a lot to me. It's very nice of you saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a lot of tournaments. We've been doing that like for 15 years, and yeah, and it's gonna continue as long as we got players. And fortunately, we got a lot of players interested in this, so it may continue for years and years and years. And yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, Polar Blair was mentioned early in the stream, was speaking about Hokuto Swiss, which is a charity tournament we do every year, and like for almost every year, there's been Karnov in this tournament too. So yeah, that's a game we're used to play. So that made it maybe the only time I'll sometimes enter an online tournament, but it's just for fun for the charity tournament.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah.
and I've seen those too. Actually, I remember. Yeah, I watch those and I try to donate when I. Usually
Yeah,
those streams
thank
are like
you.
early in the morning for me, but yeah, when I see it, because that's what you're doing for your country. So I'll support those streams as much as I can. Also,
Yeah, it's for homeless people. It's
yeah,
for homeless people, and yeah, and a lot of people donate to this, and it's so cool to have this every year. So we don't have the online culture. We like to do offline tournaments, but we make an exception for this every year, and it's very cool. We like this we like this event and this tournament very much.
That's super hype. What a great cause, yeah.
yeah, France does it right, man. And I'm just gonna show this randomly on the stream. It's a picture of Zarghatt and I doing commentary at XSB.
XSB, oh, this picture was cool. I really treasure. Oh, love at first sight. Love
Yeah,
at first
love
sight.
at first sight.
Man, I really treasure these pictures with you. They are so cool.
Oh man, yeah, this was a good one. That was fun. And this was XSB, one of their
A few months back.
big tournaments. Yeah, we already watched this.
Again,
video.
thank you again for coming. It was so cool having you there.
Yeah, I was happy. That was my coming out of retirement tournament. So
Yeah.
and then I haven't entered a 2X tournament since, but I think the next time I enter will be if I go back to France or Japan.
Well, you didn't play like a retired game in this tournament. You played very well. You kicked a lot of ass. So good stuff, man.
Yeah, no, thank you. I think that's it for Swiss here. And then we'll get into top 4. Let's see who advanced. I'm gonna pull up the standings now. Throw this on the screen here. So it's going to be Yuri Best Girl won 16-0. Not a game dropped. Rogue Yoshi, Jackie Raider, and Wedge. But Wedge mentioned that they needed to step out. So it's actually going to be Joey Classic who moves on. I don't know if I'll be able to move around the placements for stuff. I'm kind of a noob when it comes to Star GG. So Joey Classic, you'll just be Wedge in the bracket, I guess. It says Wedge had a bounce. But that's going to be our top 4. It's going to be FT3 double elim. So all of the matches will be streamed. You have a longer time to adapt. I understand coin flips are going to be a thing. Just let us know so that we can take care of that for you. But yeah, we're going to do our top 4 next. So it's Yuri, Best Girl, Ro Yoshi, Jackie Raider, and Joey Classic. Wedge had a exit.
Yeah, all of these players showed a lot of good stuff during this tournament, so it's well deserved to be there for them. Even if Neo Tough Master was quite good too, so yeah, it was close for him. But, good stuff.
Oh, and actually, it looks like I can move Joey Classic, so maybe Star GG is a bit easier than I thought. Did it work? Let's see. Bracket standings have been finalized. I don't know if it worked. Let's see. Top 4. Yeah, it worked actually. Nice. So I'm gonna hit start bracket for our top 4. It's gonna start with Yuri Best Girl versus Joey Classic.
Cool.
So
Karnov Mirror.
That's how.
This is yeah.
So we have some lore about Karnov Mirror because the guy who did the artwork we showed earlier with all these characters, the guy called Oroshikem, it's a KOF player. He used to play Karnov and he wanted to play with the red pants, and I play Karnov with the red pants. So we had to do a FT10, and the guy who loses lets the other one play his color for his whole life. So I beat him, and so he's not authorized for his whole life to play Karnov with red pants.
Yeah, you guys are really hardcore friends. Is there any way he could get a run back, or
No,
that's it?
never.
No. All
Too late.
right.
It's too late.
Yeah.
We had one thing. We had a very similar thing with Easymon. Like when we used to travel to tournaments like Stunfest or HFS. Like the day before the tournament, we had like one casual game, just one single game, and the guy who loses the game, the other told him that in every casual games for the whole weekend he had to play like the shittiest color of his character, and so we always had a one game together to say which color the other had to play. So yeah,
It's hilarious.
it was very important.
You gotta play. Well, I guess if anyone else played the green Bipson in 2X, I would fight them for the color. Sorry, I can't let anyone
makes
else
sense.
use that. I will fight you guys. I will fight any
Yeah.
Bip for that color. That's
I
mine.
won't let a single person in France using the red pants for Karnov. That's my color. And problem is there's only 2 colors in the game, so
Yeah. Imagine trying that in like Champion Edition or Hyper Fighting.
yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, same stuff.
Yeah, basically. All right, looks like
So I
they
think
just
you
got
started.
in.
Okay.
Yep. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this ready for you guys. We'll throw some predictions in the chat too, but you know, if I was a betting person, I'm gonna go with Yuri because Yuri has not even dropped
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah. It's looking good for him. And as I said again, I used to playing a while back, and Yuri is extremely stronger than before and has a very good Karnov, good mix-ups, doesn't miss the combos. This mirror is insane. There's a lot of specific tech.
Yeah, the first knockdown in this mirror is like pretty pivotal because Karnov has to time that right there perfectly against Balloon. If you're wrong, you eat it hard. Oh,
The thing is, Karnov has quite good answers against Balloon because his Crouching Fierce is such a good anti-air.
Wow!
Oh, nice combo, love it.
And a 55.
And
Karnov wins.
Yuri looks kinda unstoppable. Like his combos are really optimal. Just lacking a few anti-airs sometimes, but out of this, all the rest is almost flawless. Oh, good confirm. Oh, nicely done from Joey. Oh no, you're not allowed to miss that. No drop allowed. It's very random to go over the fireballs with the flame kick, so yeah, don't try it. You're not gonna succeed a lot. You're using a lot the jumping fierce. It's not a very used move from Karnov, but why not?
Karnov wins.
yeah, don't count out Joey Class. This mirror is so swingy that you don't know. Oh my god, great trade. Uh-oh.
Okay. So this combo shouldn't have dizzied, but Joey crouched during the end of the combo, so he auto dizzied himself actually, because the combo wouldn't have.
Oh my god, what a button. Nice.
Yeah, I saw that that weak point get hit there off the crouch.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So with Karnov, against most of the characters, you should stand during combos because it lowers the chances. Of getting hit during on your weak point. So yeah. But there are some examples on which it's other way. But... So flame kicks are fully safe in this matchup, so you can have like huge pressure on the ground. So that's a matchup in which you don't need that much balloon. You should keep the pressure on ground mostly, because Karnov doesn't have a reversal. So just doing like frame traps in every possible way.
Yeah.
But Yuri already took the second game and it's going well for him.
Fight.
You're just in control. Anybody want to
Slides
blow
are
fire?
very dangerous in this matchup. Yeah, TP is alright. You can teleport. It can be interesting.
Oh, the double balloon, it's so beautiful.
I really like. Oh, and he doesn't miss the link. And against this player one, this link is not easy when you're player one. Like a empty jump low. That's some KOF tech, and it's that link is not easy for Karnov. So Yuri has really good, nice execution.
Oh my god, I didn't know. I didn't know what side that was on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Yuri. What the hell? Oh, good block.
Oh, you missed the TP.
Oh my god, yo.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think that crouching heavy punch is supposed to be standing. Oh, great punish from Yuri.
So, yeah, it's dangerous to do balloon from max range because the other Karnov can just wait and do the flame kicks, but don't do them too early because you're gonna get stuffed, of course. But yeah, well done and very dominating set from Yuri. Who wins
3-0.
and gets the final.
All right, up next we're gonna get Jackie Raider and Yo Yoshi. Did I just say Yo? What did I just say? Yoshi? Did I say Yo? I said Yo. I said Yo Goroshi. I don't know what I said.
Yo Goroshi. Okay.
Yeah. Confused myself. So, so we're gonna get a coin flip. Is that right? Is Rogue Yoshi in the chat?
For what? For the side?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right. So here I'm gonna. All right. So Rogue Yoshi, give me your coin flip. Give me the coin flip,
actually,
and then
Sentient Program is asking who's the easy character to play in this game. I would say it's Jean. He's really very simple, very easy to play. He doesn't require or any execution. Very good keep away stuff. So and huge damage. So that's probably the easiest character to play. Ray has some stuff which is not that easy to execute. Using his secret move in combos is really not that easy.
Yeah, Ray does have that. The secret move is like one of the strangest motions. And this is a game full of them.
But you really need it in some matchups to win.
Yeah, if you're fighting Lee as Ray and you can't do that move, you might as well give up.
Yeah, exactly, because the matchup is hard enough. So if you don't have that, you lose.
Yeah, you need to be able to kill that guy if you stun him instantly. It has to happen.
I'm just trying to find out from Rogue Yoshi if it's gonna be heads or tails. All right, so Rogue Yoshi says tails. I'm gonna go to the browser right now, and I'm gonna, flip the coin. This is not it. This is not the tails. This is just what it was on. I'm gonna flip it, and it's tails. It's almost always tails. All right, so Rogue Yoshi gets to pick the side. That's how we're gonna do this.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, do your thing. The Rogue Yoshi gets the side. I think Rogue wanted 2P. So, in case they weren't watching the stream. All right, they're in there. It's going to be Jackie Raider versus Rogue Yoshi.
Ray. Round one.
Oh, did I just hear Ray? Ray and Young. Let's go. Let's start.
Yo, Matt Classic matchup. And by that I mean, I don't know, I've probably seen it a couple times. But everything's the classic when the game is old. Oh my god, these fireballs are perfect! Perfect TK! Oh, good jump! Alright. Dynamite! You know, I think for all the American stereotypes that may or may not be accurate, I feel like I've heard this voice more than once in my life, having been to the stage. I think Ray is kind of close. I don't know if I'm wrong.
Got that back in the day Keanu Reeves.
Yes,
Yeah.
So I'm back, and what the fuck characters are they playing?
Right.
Where's Jackie's Mizoguchi?
Listen, you know, every now and then you gotta bake some potatoes. Gotta get chipped out.
Exactly. Like do it like Daigo. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, Rogue Yoshi won the the coin flip. I can't English anymore. Rogue Yoshi won the coin flip, so I think Jackie Raider's like, all right, since I don't have 2P for Mizoguchi, let me try out Ray first.
Yumi Zarghatt. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Yeah, if you have the execution, the character can be quite alright.
You know, it is kind of sad that they simplified her in the sequel, which is words that I can say. They gave her a ground fireball on the Super Nintendo version.
Okay.
It's like distinctly worse, but it is really funny. Oh, look, these TKs are perfect. Yeah, he's gonna time it out, right? I think that's the play.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, great anti-air.
Good execution.
Oh,
that's
perfect.
one of the worst DPs in the game, but still you can do some gimmicky stuff with it because
Yep.
it hits twice. But yeah, it shouldn't work a lot against a player who's prepared.
Yeah, the move is also really hard to just like do. Like the input is really strange.
It's not a normal DP motion because it's like two diagonals.
Jackie Raider, going back to what they know. Oh god.
Man, Rogue Yoshi, amazing execution. I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah, this is the young me potential, right? If you can get those fireballs as low as possible every time, it's extremely hard to get past.
There's one guy in Japan who's I forgot his name. Is an amazing Yumi player. He can do the infinite and all this. And the guy is a robot. I was like, really CPU execution.
You gotta get Kazel on this character.
Kazel is playing Jean.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, but it's really a wasted potential playing such an easy character for this guy. But yeah, but he has a very strong Jean.
Nice.
Anti-air. Oh, that's unsafe. A lot of control from Rogue Yoshi. Doesn't want to get the Mizoguchi mix-ups.
Yeah, this is tough, but I guess it's also hard to keep following up with the Tiger Knee Fireball, because when it hits, the game slows down.
Yeah,
So
Exactly.
it's a little bit strange.
But as you can see, like
Nice guard.
Oh!
nice block.
Oh my god, this is actually huge.
Yeah, that's Mako.
Gets the link.
Oh!
Oh
nice.
my god.
With the links, 3 crouching light punch, 3 crouching jabs, and yeah, well stuff. These are the mixer from Mizoguchi. It's really a vortex, and it's good stuff.
Yeah, amazing too. On one pixel, he couldn't even afford to block a wake up DP at that point. Had to just do it.
Man, these anti-airs from Yumi, like all her normals are.
Oh, it's
amazing
so
anti-airs.
good. Yeah, Mizoguchi's jump jab is a really good jump in too. Like,
Yeah,
being able to
I agree.
anti-air that.
Okay, frame traps.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, he knows.
And 7
Yep.
hits. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why it's a terrible DP.
Oh!
Okay. The thing is, Youngmi doesn't have a way of doing a lot of damage on these combos. So.
Oh. The scary situation. Oh, what a wall jump!
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Nice, that's
clean.
Oh, what a game from what a game! I wanted to say from one player, but actually, what a game from both. It was amazing.
Mizoguchi, round 1, fight!
And the thing is, it's what makes it quite harder for Youngmi is you have to do the instant fireball, but as low as possible, because if you don't, the characters can just crouch to avoid them. So you have to do it really, if possible, at the first frame when you jump. So yeah, the way
Yeah, you have
just
to get it
did last
right after the
3,
pre-jump. Yeah.
because as you can see, Mizoguchi was crouching and he still got the fireball. So that's the optimal height, but it's very hard to do it this way.
Yeah, with any degree of consistency, like to fire them off back to back to back like that is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Because there's no buffer or anything like that in this game, as far as I know. So you have to just manually
it's
time it.
Honest inputs, yeah, exactly. So yeah, but if you can do it, you can. The fireball drop is horrible because she has no recover because she falls down right under that. So.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Yeah, it's really impressive if you're not a character like Zazie who can like weave through it. And even then, she recovers so quick, she might even have time to block if you're late. Oh, same side!
Yeah, so that's gonna hurt. I think he should have chosen the other side for a combo, because he could have killed, but still, okay, he did a lot of damage. Now we can almost chip her out, chip her off.
Yeah, I think going for chip out here might be the play. Yeah, oh, perfect!
Even on guard it would have killed because...
Yeah, with all those kicks, yep.
Yeah, because it's a block string once it's on guard. Good stuff on Jackie, saving match points.
Yeah, the Mizoguchi kicks are quite good for chip outs like that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially if you stop at the 4th kick and then you can do a DP to add even more, and it's just nasty. Nice anti-air! Oh my god, the standing jab, alright!
As I was saying, like, all our moves are anti-air, so...
Oh, what a throw! Yep.
And we used to joke a lot about Mizoguchi colors because, like, the state of mind of the guy playing was influencing the color of the paper he has on his belt. So that's a green paper Mizoguchi, so he's alright. But if you have the red paper Mizoguchi, that's an angry one.
He's pissed off, yeah.
Because I have no idea what he really has on his belt, but we always thought it was a pepper. So
We said it was a keychain last time.
yeah.
Alright, that's another 3-0 here.
Yeah,
wow.
Good stuff, man. Very impressive stuff from Rogue Yoshi. Good shit, really.
Alright, we're gonna continue on the winner's side. Because I wouldn't want Jackie Raider to have to play after going down 0-3 like that. So we'll get to the winners finals, which is going to be Yuri, Best Girl, and Rogue Yoshi, and then we'll work our way through the losers bracket here. So, is it going to be a coin flip, y'all? What's going on? It's going to be Yuri and
Yuri and Rogue Yoshi. That's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, I don't know what character
he's probably
Yoshi's gonna use.
If I were him, I would play Lee against Karnov. Yuri, Youngmi. I mean, nah, it's too hard, Karnov, for her. Because okay, she can keep him away, but you have to do that for 80 seconds, and one mistake you get like an 80% life bar down. So too hard for Youngmi.
All right, well, we're going to get a coin flip here. Rogue Yoshi can let me know if it's going to be heads or tails. I will load up the browser here, and you can let me know. So I am waiting for the coin flip. Winners finals action. All right, so Rogue Yoshi says heads. I like the mind game here because we did just get tails before, so we're going to flip the coin here. And tails again. The RNG. Not blessed. We got tails 3 times here. So, so there you have it. All right. So Yuri's going to go with 2P side.
Okay.
It makes me wonder if there was if this game should just be set to like free play, like event mode. And then after game 1, so like someone coin flips for side, and then you like swap at game 2, just so everyone has a fair shot. I don't know if that would be a good,
Yeah, it's a very philosophical debate, but there's also like, I think the community's pretty happy with what we have now, if only for like the recurring narrative of like people who are really unlucky with coin flips sometimes. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of improvements to be made. Wow, that was nasty.
So this matchup is very bad for Jean. It's very hard to control Karnov. The best option he's got is like air throw, the balloons, because his flash kicks don't work very well. He's crouching fierce maybe sometimes. So the flash kicks are unsafe against Karnov because he can get him with his flame kicks.
Well, still good character variety in this top 4. It's kind of
Yeah,
exciting.
that's cool. That's so,
Nice
that's
anti-air. Oh! Okay, yeah.
Oh, this jumping like kick from Jean, we haven't seen that too much tonight, but this move is amazing. You can do very ambiguous cross-ups with it on safe jumps. Really, really hard to see.
Oh,
Oh,
I think,
run
there it was. Run the toe. There you are.
Yeah, the move with the forward charge.
Buffered at the round start. I guess that's one way to do it.
Yeah, it's like a troll move because
Yeah, it's not very good. No, it's horrible. The hitbox is quite funny though.
Yeah, no, it is like a little invincible. It's a flash kick, but unsafe on hit. So yeah.
It's kind of like an ill-intentioned flash kick almost. It's a flush kick, if
Yuri
you will.
moving fast. Yuri optimizing stuff. I really like the way he's playing Karnov.
Yeah, this is good. Holding that life lead too. Big chillin'. It's gonna. Oh, throwing that fireball under the. Yeah, that's tricky. With the right timing there, yeah, that's actually so smart. Having it pass right under.
We gotta get Yuri to France. Well, we gotta get Yuri and Rogue to France.
Yeah, let's do that. Please do that, guys. Please come to Lyon this summer.
It'd actually be so hype. I know the French scenes for a lot of games like this are really passionate and super strong. So it'd be really cool to see some North American players head down.
Yeah. Thing is,
And France is a good place to go to vacation. It's a nice place.
yeah, Mix-Up is a good opportunity because you can come there for other games, like if you play recent games and stuff like this, Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 or all these bullshit games, and yeah, and at the same time you can play some real games, real arcade games.
Yeah, I don't know if France still has like the really active Hokuto no Ken scene. I do know that there was one at a point.
We have players in Paris and in Lyon. So, yeah. We have a few guys playing Hokuto no Ken here.
Super sick.
Actually, during organization of Mix-Up, there was a point where we had to choose which games we're gonna have this year. There's a lot of different games, and at the last minute there was like a hard choice between Hokuto no Ken and Karnov, and in the end it was a Karnov tournament.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. Just for like the legacy of the rivalry and all that that's been built up.
We actually had a Hokuto no Ken tournament at last Mix-Up.
It's good to give Karnov the fair shot. Nice stun, yep.
Yeah, and Yuri is unstoppable.
Karnov wins.
Man, one game away to get into grand finals without dropping a match the entire tournament is like, and it's not like oh yeah, there were 16 players in the bracket. There were 8 matches of Swiss, so that was already 16 games. An additional 3 in winter semis.
Yeah.
So
Like,
20 plus games, no loss.
Yeah. 22 games in a row, and if he wins then grand final it could be 25. So let's see if he can win 25 games out of 25.
Oh, but Rogue Yoshi with the lead now.
Yeah, but I think he should have picked Lee earlier because it's a very, very good choice against Karnov. Lee is horrible for Karnov. It's this character is so threatening for him.
Yeah, at any point in the game, you are like prone to just dying, like just immediately.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And you really, really need to oh man, second time he doesn't anti-air the Lee jumps. Like, you really do need to anti-air all these Lee moves because that's your best way of touching his weak point, so never miss that opportunity. Okay, we're seeing some historical stuff here because Yuri lost his just very first game in this tournament against Rogyoshi.
Let's
In a
go.
very convincing manner from Rogyoshi. Very dominant game. Very dominant game, so yeah. Let's see how it goes now. But yeah, as I said earlier, Lee's extremely hard matchup for Karnov, so... There's one interesting thing for Karnov is you can do standing light kick at the mid-range or max range, and it's very good move against the Wreckers, so you can stop them very well. You can even anti a few moves. But you really need a crouching fierce against every jump from Lee. You can't allow him to jump on you. It's forbidden to allow that. Nice, good stuff. But mix up, man, he didn't knew himself where he was. So
The quarter side switch for no reason.
yeah, exactly. He confused himself.
Yeah, why not? The
Okay,
best
so my
mix-ups are the
point-
ones that you don't even know where you're gonna be.
Yeah, so you can always get a reversal throw with this, but it's so risky to do. Okay, let me kill.
One chance here.
Oh, balloon on wake up, very smart. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And good stuff from Yuri, and he takes the fourth game, so that's a grand finals for him. Good stuff from Rogyoshi, being the only guy winning a single game against Yuri in this tournament from now.
And might get a second chance, but first we're gonna get Joey Classic and Jackie Raider. If we're gonna do a coin flip, just let me know, and we'll get that started. Yeah, good stuff, Yuri. Good stuff, Rogue as well. Some hype matches here, and yeah, hopefully this was worth it for you, Zarghatt, waking up at 3 a.m. You probably got to
Yeah.
see the sunrise by now, and
Yeah,
so-
soon. And I'm thinking about am I gonna try to sleep 1 or 2 more hours, but I got stuff to do in the morning, so yeah. We'll see how I survive to this. But again, for this game, totally worth it, so it's fine.
yeah, we'll have to run it.
I really have a deep love for this game, so
That's dope. All right. Well, it looks like Jackie Raider rather
Okay, this-
was like, yeah, take whichever side you prefer, and it's gonna be Jackie as 2P. Either way, I'm gonna pull this up for you right now. We got some Mizoguchi in the mix and Karnov.
that's a very balanced matchup, so it's very cool.
Yeah, this one, both characters can get going pretty intense.
Yeah.
Like, every time I've seen this matchup, it's really back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, they both hit each other's weak point pretty conveniently, I would say.
Good punish from Joey. Oh, the mix-up. Very
Yeah.
simple combo. Jumping, high kick, fling kicks. Kind of, these moves are charge moves, but very short charge, like SNK charge. So it's very easy to combo if you even with just one normal. After jumping. Yeah. So these balloons look like a reversal, but they are not. So Wake Up Balloon is a risky move for Karnov.
Yeah, it's a gamble. You're hoping that they mess up their meaty timing.
Yeah.
And if they're
a little
off, it's pretty
it's,
okay.
It's a
But
little like the claw tech in Super Turbo, where he wakes up with crouching medium punch to make the cross up with like Mao does. And that's not something you can do if the guy has a perfect timing on his jump. So it's a bit the same with Karnov. So it's trying to do a wake up super with Dalton in Super Turbo where you know you can't reversal. It's like you have to estimate the guy doesn't do a perfect meaty move or something. So it is risky.
Mhm.
And Mizoguchi and Jackie Raider winning the last round. Good stuff from him. Great combos, a lot of offense, a lot of mix-ups, and doing well. I've played in Jackie in the past, and I know he's very good in the Karnov matchup, so good stuff from him. And Joe is a very strong Karnov player. He won a lot of games tonight, so that's not easy at all for Jackie to beat a player like this. Nice combos. And the max combo,
Wow.
that's gonna kill. Good stuff, yeah.
That's 2P, man.
Yeah, and the way it's very hard for Karnov during these combos because you should stand as much as possible during the combo to get a little less damage, but you have to be careful of some low resets from Mizoguchi. So you have to guard high during the combo and be very reactive to low moves.
Interesting. That's hype.
Oh, you missed the combo.
Ah!
Oh, that's gonna kill. Special fireball. Nice. Man, so much rage.
Mizoguchi wins.
That's basically Satsui no Hado right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mizoguchi is such an angry character.
Yeah, he's screaming every line he delivers. He's like,
Even if when he dies, like.
Yeah, that's the best.
it's in the vein of my favorite sound from Street Fighter EX, which is Ryu dying because it sounds like he's got like shot. He's like, oh! Like it's like that. It's amazing. More fighting games should make me feel human like that. Oh, cross up!
Oh man, the mix-ups, I love it. Man, Jackie has a very cool Mizoguchi, a lot of mix-ups and stuff.
Jackie Raider is like when I compare him and TJ, like they're very different.
I think TJ is he's a better player because he optimizes the combo. He does the max combo all the time. But Jackie has great mix-ups.
Yeah, Jackie I think is more of like he's kind of a bulldog sort of rush. He really walks you down aggressively and then enforces mix-ups as much as he can. Where TJ I think he plays really similar to like a standard Shoto style. And then when he knocks you down, he runs the grime and optimizes the combos.
Yeah. I agree. And it's so cool to finish with this with the forbidden secret TP. So
why is it every time I say TJ, he shows up in the chat? That's freaky, man. Are you in my wall?
Yo, TJ.
My walls, dude?
Yeah, we didn't get TJ in the bracket this time, huh?
Can't believe we don't have TJ from PA, my favorite player.
All right, up next we have Jackie Raider and Rogue Yoshi. It's going to be losers finals. And Jackie Raider is like, hey, take the side that you want. Very honorable. Very honorable. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was with Joey. Never mind. Are they going to coin flip?
No, no fair play.
Let me see if there's
no sportsmanship.
Yeah, no, not at this
That's
point.
Esports shit right now.
I don't know. Like in 2X, I think 2P is the preferred side too because your inputs for special attacks are supposedly more consistent.
For DPs,
yeah, for Shoryu. But I mean, I don't play a DP character. For me, it doesn't matter. And like Vega. You know, I'm not going to be on the same side throughout the match. I'm going to be double reverse. I'm going to be flying everywhere. I can't stay on one side. Yeah. So for me, I don't really care. But
for Super Turbo, the only time I cared is if I knew my opponent cared, so I picked the side just to piss him off.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a mind game. But for you, it's like I don't really care. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. For me, it didn't make a difference. For Chun-Li, you don't care about side, so
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have Jackie pick the coin flip because I've been having Rogue Yoshi do the hard work. Rogue Yoshi's been telling me heads or tails. This time it's up to Jackie Raider to let me know. So let me go to the coin flip page here, and I will wait until. All right, so Jackie Raider says heads. We're gonna flip the coin here. And we got tails. So, Rogue Yoshi gets to pick the side. Yeah, it's too bad, TJ. I would love to see more of the Mizoguchi. You hit the highlight reels last night. But A match I would want to see. I mean, we need to do like a long set against Yuri. Definitely Yuri, Best Girls Night. Yuri's just been on it. But all right, here we go. We got losers finals action here.
Is a good chick with stuff. So it didn't went well for Jackie last time. And this guy is using macros, his execution is in points.
Yeah, essentially a run back match here. So let's see if anything plays out different. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Okay. Oh, unsafe. Okay. Oh, oh no, that's not enough. Oh yeah, Youngmi is taking its good stuff. That was close.
If only the Tiger Knee was a bit higher, then maybe Mizo's Fireball could have gone through and get like a double KO. I mean, like a draw game.
Yeah.
In this game, when you get a double KO, it gives 1 round to each player. So.
Oh, okay. That's another thing that Capcom stole years later.
Yeah, I think, it may be the first game in which I saw that because that's kind of modern.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, Data East was full of extremely innovative people who just happened to make really strange games. Like,
yeah,
like if you've played their last fighting game, which was Suiko Embu, that game has like half of the hit states that you'll find in like Blaze Blue. But that game is kind of ass. But it has all of those.
It's very funny, but this game is completely nuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I learned the Mizuguchi Infinite in like 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, it's not hard. It's like Suiko Embu is just, but like there's
the game
so
is
much
very,
stuff.
very funny. But there are so many characters and many who look alike, and they have like similar names. So it's really hard to know who is who.
Yep. But I just think the big thing about it is that like it has like all of these like hit states that I had never seen in a fighting game in the 90s ever. Like wall stick, ground bounce, all this stuff, and it's like, what the hell?
The funny thing is when a character lands a fireball, you can jump on fireballs and bounce on it, like rebound on fireballs.
Yeah, you can jump off
hit you in the air. You can.
That game also
and the other
has
thing is you can have more than one fireball on screen at a time. So with Mizuguchi, you can do like so many fireballs madness. Like MVC3 Morrigan.
And like, for the arcade version, Data East was just like, yeah, you know what? We're thinking about it. Why don't we try to make the whole stun bar being invisible like a real mechanic? And by that, they gave you in the arcade version of Suiko Embu, if you press both mediums together, you'll enter a fake stun animation. So if you think the other guy is miscounting his stun, you can get knocked down and do that, and then hit them when they go to punish you. Which is like the strangest thing I've ever seen in a fighting game. It's mind-blowing. That's like a Data East thing, though.
And by the way, Jackie doing very well. He took the first game, very convincing. Oh man, these
Yeah, Jackie. Oh my god! No way.
Oh, he missed the combo.
Nuh-uh. Look at this lively. I'm down backing. I'm down backing.
She's gonna need like 80 fireballs.
Here we go. This machine prints chip damage. Order smash! You want to put that on like as like a Twitch alert sound or something? See how many we can overlay? Oh my god, can he do it in 20 seconds? Oh no, never mind. The margin's getting thinner.
Chip damage. Okay, great patience from Jackie.
Mizoguchi wins!
That is still like only maybe 25% of the amount of jabs in the Rao combo. Just so you know. We talked about H&K earlier. Oh, great trade.
TP against TP.
Yup.
Nice. Okay, you have to wait a little and punish the second part of the Youngmi's DP and check it right this time.
My guy was cranking it, Polar Bear, thank you, but also I hate that.
Nice.
Oh! That was tight. That's hard as hell to do. Oh my god!
Man!
Oh no, no!
Amazing! Oh, that's so hard to do. That's so hard to do. This, oh man, he's so consistent with his instant air fireballs. This is so difficult to do. Guys, try that. Try to do that. You're gonna see how hard it is.
Now I'm gonna get friggin' RSI on my hand. I'm not doing that.
Man, what a show from Rogue Yoshi. The guy has been playing several characters, showing a lot of stuff. Man, this player is a great advertisement for the game.
Nice trade.
Thanks for the clip, Polar Bear.
Nice anti-air.
Frame trap. Oh, that hit. Oh, that could have did it. And the mix-up. Oh man, again.
Wow.
These mix-up are so invisible. In some cases, actually, they're so hard to see that maybe your best option is not to block, but try to reversal throw. But yeah, good luck. Because it's like an ST reversal throw. It's
One frame.
with a very strict timing. Yeah, it's a one frame timing. So yeah.
Round one. Fight.
Man, after all that work, and Rogue Yoshi wasn't able to put the game on the
Yeah.
board. Unfortunate.
That's like the true story of Youngmi. Like, the execution isn't just like that difficult, you've also got to close it out because the damage really isn't there.
Yeah. She doesn't have doesn't do much damage. But actually, if this character was doing damage, it would be probably too strong on her because that's these techs she got and the keep away stuff is really good. These triangle jumps. And now I almost got it. That was unsafe, okay.
Oh, tick throw. What a guard!
Oh. Yeah, what a god.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, good stuff, because he could have lost on this.
Wins. Round two. Fight.
Oh, nice anti-air. That's Street Fighter 2 swag right there. That's old school.
Pressure. Okay, that's unsafe. Good punish.
Oh, we covers in time! Wow, what a safe jump.
Oh. Oh, the combos. Okay.
Such a dangerous situation for Rogue Yoshi here. Yep,
Yeah,
perfect.
The right timing for the punish.
Yeah, the light DP is sometimes harder to punish because, you know, the hit, the little time in between the hits is really low. But at that spacing, he had enough time to just slam it out.
React. Yeah, wait.
Oh! Huge. Oh no, I think it was a drop fireball. That standing heavy punch just in neutral. Oh!
It's a life lead for Youngmi.
Yeah, that's the other thing about Mizuguchi's fireball that makes it good against Youngmi if they're messing up the TK. His fireball reuses his crouch hurt box, which means he'll go right under it if it's not perfectly Tiger Need.
Good anti-airs. Okay, Youngmi maybe on the verge of taking one game.
Ooh!
Oh, no, it's dangerous. DP. Oh, he didn't punish. By the way,
Oh!
Yumi has a very bad weak point too, so it's badly placed. But yeah, this time Rogue Yoshi takes it and comes back to 1-2.
Mizoguchi, round 1, fight!
Keeping the dream alive for Youngmi here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this character's a zoner.
Yeah. Oh, mix up. Cool stuff. Man, how did he block that?
Crazy.
It's amazing in this game how you can have ambiguous cross-ups and blocking situations in a game where there's no dash, no special jump and all this. But still, it can be extremely tricky to block. So yeah. Shout out to Data for making that possible. This game, really T5, yeah, I agree with you completely. This game was kind of ahead of its time on many stuff.
Alright, we're stuck in the corner here. Doesn't get the anti-air.
Now it's dangerous. It's a block.
Okay. It seems like fireballs just recover pretty quick in this game, but that's actually Youngmi's doing an air fireball. It's a Tiger Knee type of input, so almost like a short hop fireball. I don't think they intended for it to work this way.
Air fireball.
Right.
And yeah, very tough to do like this. Because it's so
Oh,
close
what
to
an
the ground.
idiot!
Okay, that's the typical desperate Mizoguchi situation. That's the hidden DP you do when you're pissed off.
The very Mizoguchi like. And
When
just
you've got
like,
the red
yeah.
tag, right? You've got the red tag, you gotta do that all the time.
and just like that, we got a reverse 2 game. And now we're up to game 5.
Yeah.
Let's go! Oh, but okay.
Yeah, the light TP is almost safe, so at this distance it's safe, so...
Yeah, that spacing is not really a good punish, yeah. Oh, speaking of safe.
These anti-airs.
Oh! That was sick.
So good with this. Rogue Yoshi is playing such a great game.
Again. Oh, that zoning.
Anti-airs, yeah.
Youngmi wins! Round 2, fight!
Match points.
Yo, Rogue Yoshi actually running it back. Really reclimbing the mountain.
Yeah.
So much work got to be put into this. Like,
Yeah. Like,
That's insane.
he's gonna end up that game, he's gonna be tired.
what a guard.
Yeah.
Oh! Tricky.
Okay.
Jackie Raiders gonna have to do something wild. You're gonna have to make something
Yeah.
happen and get one of those 50-50 side switch shenanigans, because Rogue Yoshi's got
Looks
complete
halfway
control.
right now.
What?
Okay. I was a little too far. Combo. Oh, nice.
Walk up throw. What?
Wow.
Okay, and he's using the flame kicks for the first time in like 10 games. Okay. And he kills with that. And great stuff from Rogue Yoshi,
What an
who
ender.
makes it to the grand finals. And shout outs to Jackie Drader, who played a great tournament, did a lot of good stuff, but it ends here at the 3rd place.
Yeah, that was fun times. We got one more match to go, potentially two if we get the bracket reset. Yuri Best Girl dropped only one game this entire tournament. I'll just show you guys real quick where we are in the top four. It's a very tiny bracket here. So we're going to do our grand finals in just a sec. Lots of back and forth here. Jackie Raider was up 2 games, and Rogue Yoshi brought it back 3 games. Lots of Tiger Knees. I'm going to talk a little bit longer just so Rogue Yoshi can kind of recover, you know, the hands. I don't know how much effort. I can't imagine how much effort it takes to just keep doing Tiger Knee or instant air fireball over and over.
You must be tired.
Yeah. And we'll just look at the prize pool real quick. We're at about 86. Yeah, about 86 bucks.
He's ready.
So if you guys wanted to, almost at $100 basically for some Karnov. So last chance here to help contribute to the prize pool. We'll do a top 3 payout, and yeah, we're just about there. Shout outs to T5 and Zarghatt. I didn't even ask you if you needed to take a break for anything.
Nope.
No,
I'm fine.
All right. Yeah.
Listen, I'm the guy that played Plus R and talked for like 8 hours on my birthday. I can handle this. This is easy.
This is lightweight. All right.
This is easy. This is like not detrimental to my health.
For this game,
Ergo, I can.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. Are we gonna get a coin flip going for this one? Let me know. All right. Coin flip. Let me go back to coin flip page. And who's gonna ask for the coin flip? Who's asking for the coin flip? Or who's gonna call it, rather? Alright, we'll get you. Okay, Rogue Yoshi says tails. Let's go ahead and flip this one more time. And it is tails. This thing is always tails. This is busted. I'm gonna just like turn on the camera and actually flip a coin next time we do Karnov. I don't trust this. But tails it is.
So it's gonna be Yuri player 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, never count out tails, fellas.
So the big question is Rogue Yoshi gonna play Lee directly, or is he gonna play another character before? I think he shouldn't play Jean, because that didn't went very well for him earlier. Lee, he won a game and lost a game, so seems to be the best option right now. Let's
might even get a Ray. Who knows?
He's maybe Youngmi. Oh, Youngmi. That's gonna be hard against Karnov.
All right. Whoa!
Oh, nice. Good stuff. Did full combo, but still this does some damage. Problem is, Youngmi needs so much work to beat Karnov, and Karnov is just one mix-up and it's done, so... Yeah.
Karnov wins!
It's really gonna be hard to beat such a good Karnov with Youngmi, but that's okay. He's trying it at least one game.
Yeah.
Luck.
Yeah, like it's just, that can happen. It's not great. Yep, no.
TP on 7 hits. Punished by a Crouching Fierce.
So you get excited and then you remember, oh wait, nope, that's not a combo. Like.
Yeah.
Thought I was tight.
Beta DP.
Oh my god! You actually cannot drop this. Oh no!
Oh,
that was evil!
That's almost
That was
unblockable.
That was
Yeah,
sinister. There was some evil energy behind that.
Yeah, love it. Good stuff from Yuri. Takes the first game in this grand finals. So who's gonna play? Okay, he really should pick Lee.
Youngmi. Round
Okay,
Locked in.
Okay, sticks to his character. Okay.
fire! Balloon!
Mm. Good thing there's no guard crush in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice escape.
Block. Oh man, balloon invincibility.
Yo.
He did the big one. He did the big one. So yeah. Oh man, it's horrible.
Nice wall jump escape.
Ooh, huge.
And
Oh,
now it's done. Oh, he did the Nancy punish. That's a combo a guy in Nancy used to do. That was like his signature move. It's like it's not an optimal combo, but it's fun to do that to finish a guy.
a close heavy kick into the low fire. Yeah.
Yeah, and this fire is like it's not a quarter cycle. It's like a forward kick.
What the hell was that?
Oh my god, good block.
Tried the almost unblockable, and it was blocked. So good stuff from Rogue Yoshi. But okay, you blocked it.
Oh, the fake out.
But still, you're dead. So.
See, the nasty thing about that is that if you're listening for the sound of the slide, it plays on the glitch, and it also plays if Karnov just does the slide. So you can mess with your block timing if you're thinking about it like that too. It's just evil.
And yeah, zero arrow on your right. That's a P1 thing. You can do it only with on the P1 side. This flame kicks you touch backwards. Okay, big damage. Oh, okay, good combos.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Whoa! Oh, nice throw.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Now he made dizzy. Okay, so did you see Zazie kept standing during the combo, because if he had crouched, he would have been dizzy earlier. So Rogue Yoshi knows his stuff, but still, that's much tournament point now for Yuri. That's not a block string. That's dangerous to do that against Zazie. You can get a DP. Trying to bait the DPs.
Nice check.
Yeah. Oh, where the anti is.
Oh!
What? Where's the
Whoa! I
hitboxes?
can't believe you did that input.
Okay, it's gonna be hard for Rogue Yoshi.
Yeah, this is the situation I actually talked about earlier, where like, if you have a big life lead against Zazie, he's basically got to play the chip out game.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great Hellfire! Oh! Ooh, that was sneaky.
Time's running out too.
Ah, no, I know it's over. And
That's it.
Fierce and Yuri takes the tournament. Well done, Yuri.
Listen, who else could win Karnovs but Karnov?
Yeah, exactly.
The guy named Street Fighter winning the Street Fighter tournament?
Exactly, yeah. Good stuff. Well done, Yuri Beskal. You are an amazing Karnov player. You did very well in this tournament. You didn't miss much. Your combos were optimal, good mix-ups. And yeah, well-deserved win.
Super cool tournament. I'm excited. We had so much like character variety. We had a lot of crazy interactions, hype moments that infinite pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna have to run it back again in the future at some point. But what I'm also excited about is this tournament you guys are gonna do in France. And Zarghatt going back into once I see the red pants, I'm gonna know it's you. Like they don't even need names. They won't even need the names on the stream. I'll be like, oh, French flag. That's Zarghatt. But give a shout out to Polar Bear and the Karnov's Revenge Discord community for coming through. 16 players for this game on a Thursday night. You know, cool. North America. That's pretty legit. So we'll put up the announcements for next month's game for you guys to vote. I already know what it is. I got to get the graphic ready so you can just wait up for that. Shout out to Heather for helping with the bracket running and whatnot early on. I won't say too much. I'll pass it over to T5 and Zarghatt. I want them to close out the stream in any which order. You guys can chat. And
All right,
say the
I'll go
last
ahead and
words.
get it out. I'll just do my little spiel. If you are interested in playing Karnov's Revenge, please join the Discord, and also look forward to the month of November. They do run brackets every now and then in between them, but Karnovember is a yearly tradition. You definitely don't want to miss out on it. A lot of people basically practice up to play that month and do all the Karnov stuff. I have no idea if Polar Bear is doing anything particularly different for the Karnov's Revenge month of November, but it is a very, very important time of the year. That's about it. That's all I got.
Right. And then my world. So shoutouts to everyone for running this tournament and entering it. It was cool to watch. It's very nice that people are still playing this game after so much, because this game deserves to be known, and players were very good tonight, and I hope people are gonna want to play the game after seeing that and getting more invested. So there's a lot of technical, interesting stuff in this game. It's very fun, quite easy to learn, and yeah, please try to do that. And if there's another tournament, I may give a little more lore, because I explained only half of the story tonight. But
Yeah, we didn't get all of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you thank you very much, Riz, for having us. It was so cool, and yeah. It was
Alrighty.
also getting up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, hope you have a good Friday. I'm excited. Yeah, one more day and then we got the weekend. Thank you T5 again, for kicking it. Few years later, right after the WNF one, we had a good time. And congrats Yuri for winning the tournament. But everyone put on an amazing show. We're gonna go ahead and run to Lord BBH's stream. Lord BBH, one of the best actually video gamers in the world, you can say, but also a very strong Karnov player. Running a stream, I don't know exactly what game he's playing now, but you guys can say what's up to Lord BBH and let him know how the tournament went. And we will see you guys soon. I'm doing an offline tournament this weekend, Saturday. So if you guys want to watch some hyper fighting in 2x, I'm going to run something at our local arcade and we'll stream it. So that'll probably be the next time I stream Saturday. But all right, y'all. Everybody have a good night and a good day for you, Zarghatt, and talk soon. Oh,
Yeah.
And come to the tournament at Mix Up this summer. We'll be happy to have you in France.
yeah.
Somebody teleport me to France.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and Zarghatt, feel free to give me any of the links or promo stuff that I can share too. If you guys have not got to France for Retro, try to make the trip out. At least for me, the tickets weren't too expensive. So if you guys can make it to a French Retro tournament, there's so many to choose from. Pick one. I promise you will have an amazing time. That's all. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, Zarghatt, I'm happy to promo anything. Just let me know.
All right. Cool.
All right, y'all. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Have a good night, everyone. Good day. Oh, I don't know what's for you. Okay, it's a night for you.
Good day for you. It's like 6 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. It's 6 a.m. All right. See you guys.
All right. Peace.
Sounds.